ready. We live. Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody? Look alive. It's Friday. It's your man, Adrian Rucker.
Marvier Lawrence.
It's your boy Beans Franklin.
And we live on the Riverbend. Once again, bringing it to y'all. The weekend is about to go down.
Going down.
Black Panther.
To meet me in the club.
By the way, did y'all see the people that was up in the showed up to the movie theater, did the whole fucking
the whole Kid and Caboodle costumes?
Oh man,
King Joffrey. I seen like 4 King Joffrey Jones.
Hey, them motherfuckers came out
super extra.
Yeah,
hey.
yeah. They showing out, man. They showing out.
I wouldn't have said I
that.
wouldn't have did it. I would have came with the fro and everything. You know?
Hey, why people like, man, we just wanted to
Yeah.
dude sit next to him like, I didn't
movie.
say shit to you when you dressed up in full motherfucking rebel gear to see Star Wars, nigga, so fuck that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Out there with Chewbacca on and shit.
You know what I'm saying?
got the supporters out there.
Yeah. Hope
Yeah.
everybody had a good Valentine's Day. Hope everybody got that sex out the way that they would, you know what I'm saying?
Got
You know, some people act like sex is a gift.
Yeah.
And, hey,
they do.
you know,
Well, that's what God told you though.
you said
It's supposed to be a gift.
multiply.
Yeah, but you
Give
know,
mouth hugs.
you know, me being a
Terrible.
a recently married man,
Oh, congrats to the
You know what I'm
Rucker
saying?
family.
you know,
Congrats to the Ruckers.
we can just be nasty. 'Cause we married. All your rest of y'all sinning, you motherfuckers.
He said, I finally got out
No
of
more
sin.
sin.
You fucking freaks.
I'm
Done
an
with the
adult
sin.
now.
Yeah, stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. But if you want to talk about it like that, you are married as soon as you have those relations with her back in the day. That's yours.
Nigga, this ain't Avatar.
I'm just saying.
Remember on Avatar? Them niggas linked that ponytail. She said, this is a bond that can't be broken for life.
Forever.
I know that nigga was like, bro, bitch, I just met your blue ass. What the fuck?
Said I-
I ain't even this big for real, bitch. I'm in a wheelchair.
Said I just wanted to connect.
What you talking about for life? Damn. The fuck?
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Yeah, shit was crazy. But got some topics to talk about. You know, a lot went on this week.
Then we got some good topics this week.
A lot went on this week.
It's some good
Tragedy
topics.
happened in South Florida.
Yeah, that's sad.
The school shooting.
I
don't even want to.
I didn't even know it was that many people that
Oh.
died.
That was-
Until,
You know it. The count always goes up if they say it's 5 and 15 injured. You know it's
But they say it's like that was the biggest shooting since Sandy Hook.
I mean
The
school
most killings.
shooting.
School
School
shooting.
shooting.
school
Of course.
shooting. Yeah,
Yeah, because Vegas was fucking
I
nuts.
mean, yeah, school shooting.
And these tragedies, man.
yeah,
Shit's
sad.
crazy.
What is it, 18 this year already?
Yeah, man.
See, yeah, but that's
and he
School
shot up.
shootings?
And he shot up a lot of fresh
Or mass shootings,
Well,
18
no.
mass
Well,
shootings.
it's been
It's-
18 incidents with firearms at
at
schools.
schools. Yeah,
this
it's
year.
not like 18 mass shootings this year, but still,
And this
that's
is
the point.
This is what's
That's a
real
lot.
crazy. This
Whoop
was real
your
crazy.
kids.
Look, this was real crazy, y'all.
That's a lot of school shootings.
Shout out to
That's a lot
guns
of
being
less.
fired on
shout out
school
to my man
property.
Mark Osborne. But I remember back in the day, he moved away, went to Kansas City.
It's an MO.
You know what I'm saying? Went to school down there. He came back home. They had metal detectors and
Which means he's St. Louis.
well, wait, but this was
Before then.
yeah, this was early '90s.
Yeah, before
They
you say
had
the
metal
thought-
Way
detectors.
back in the day. With your old ass.
And
Way
heat-
back
and,
in the
and
day.
the heat cameras.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
see?
saying? At the school, we like, damn, that's crazy. He said, yeah, there's gates for you. And that's crazy. Then okay, yeah, East Side.
Mm-hmm.
I know a couple schools in St. Louis that are like that. No, these
What?
are usually. The reason I'm bringing this
Alton
up,
High.
metal detectors.
Alton High got metal detectors. They got a
Yeah.
jail.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do. They got police at the school.
They got police. They got a jail in that
Yeah, it's a
joint.
new- yeah,
Hey,
new
you think ain't
shit.
nobody shooting at Alton High? You talk about a bomb. Look, them little girls, they gone 5-6 years. Come here. Let me talk to you.
Yeah, they don't play that shit around here. Yeah.
You want to write
But
that?
the reason
you
I
wanna
brought
write
it
it
up,
on
though-
the wall? Come here. I got
The reason
you.
I brought that up though, because it's y'all know it's a lot of inner city schools. They got metal detectors,
Yeah.
and policemen there. You know what I'm saying?
I
but it's
mean,
crazy because
It's not a bad thing.
It's not. But the crazy thing is, East St. Louis don't be having school shootings.
Now they don't be having school
You know.
stabbings.
Right. You know what I mean?
Terrible.
Them schools over there in St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? Them Berkeleys and schools. It just ain't happening over there. They catching cats coming off the school bus.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
catching cats on the school bus.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Think about Chicago. They always bring up Chicago.
Right.
You don't hear no school
shootings up there. But
Don't
you-
do that shit.
You hear about little
Right.
kids getting shot after
But
in
school,
the
though.
hood. At the
Or off the,
crib.
getting off the bus on their way
but you
home.
hear, these are big schools like Columbine. Columbine was a huge school. They had
Yeah,
a
that was a
bowling
big
alley.
school.
You know
That was
what
a
I'm
big
saying?
school.
This school
They
that
had
just
a
got
bowling
shot up in
alley.
yeah.
That was a big white school.
Yeah. Yeah, them motherfuckers went bowling.
Oh, nah.
Them motherfuckers
They like
went,
bowling, but they ain't getting
them
no bowling
motherfuckers
alley.
No, they send your ass to bowl.
Yeah.
Hey, them
we
motherfuckers
gonna
went
get some
bowling
tickets for
early
Yeah.
in that morning before they shot the school up. That's crazy.
I'm telling you.
They went
That's
out
crazy.
there to bowl a perfect game before they shot some people.
They got
That's
us a
crazy.
205.
That shit fucked up.
Then you hear that AR-15.
But see, about
That ain't funny.
the metal
But
detectors though.
But the metal detectors, the school in South Florida, one of the mothers whose daughter was killed, I think it was maybe 7 months ago, they were talking about school safety measures and stuff, and she was advocating for metal detectors.
I mean, what's so bad about metal
What's
detectors?
so bad about having a metal detector?
It's a
at the
stigma.
school?
I don't care.
Just to
That's
answer the
safety.
question. Just to answer the question.
That's safety for my
But-
kid. I want my kid to come home.
It's crazy that you even got to think about putting a metal detector in the school now.
That is crazy.
But it
That's
ain't.
just crazy.
Because
It is
like,
crazy.
like I was looking
No,
at,
no, it
I was
is-
looking
it is
at somebody said the decline of whoopings increased the shootings in school.
So on Fox News this morning, because of course,
back in the
Fox
day, you get
News,
to beat your
because
kid. It
of
was
course,
guns
in the-
everywhere.
because
Yeah. It's always been
because
guns.
of course after a tragedy,
Now
Fox
your-
News is
now
going to
your-
have
now
very
your son
credible
or your
sources
daughter
on. Wait a
think
minute, they had
got rights.
what's the two black chicks who voted for Trump, Diamond and
Silk or whatever.
Silk, yeah.
That shit.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
The chicks up there with the
That
fucking
just
fucked up weeds,
that just remind me of dudes.
looking like Baps. But
How Trump racist when a Mexican had his hat on?
But it's crazy that I'm watching Fox News this morning and
That
they
was
have
hilarious.
these two chicks up there who, I mean, why y'all up here on Fox News early in the morning talking about this tragedy? And of course, their solution was that they need to put prayer back in the school. They need to quit telling you that you can't have God. So prayer was going. That's the problem.
Prayer
That
gonna save you.
Mm-hmm.
That prayer.
Right.
The national anthem gonna save you.
Yeah. So
I don't like the Bible thumpers. Though.
I'm not. It's not even that. That was
It's
just
no.
the
You know what's
dumbest
gonna save you?
solution. I can't even think of the other
Get some
chick, the
metal
other
detectors.
blonde-haired chick's name
That's a
on Fox
deterrent.
News. That the day that it happened, I come home, I'm watching TV, and she's making a point that the left are instantly rushing to have the discussion about gun measures and gun laws, and this is not the time right now.
They
This
always
is
say
the time. This is what she said. This is the time for praying. This is the time for grieving. And I'm just like, it's just crazy because, I mean, look, I think people should have guns.
Yeah.
Listen. If your neighbor got a gun,
I mean,
think
your
you should
founder
be able to have a
fathers thought people should have
gun.
guns.
But those motherfuckers were also fighting a war.
But
And
we
they also
still
had
fighting
to
the war. What you
load
talking about?
up every.
No.
bullet.
They were like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they were fighting,
It don't matter. They feel every man
Them niggas
should
had to
be
load
able
up
to
every
protect
bullet.
himself.
At the same time, too, them
From-
motherfuckers knew
from
nothing
foreign-
about an AR-15.
It don't
Nothing.
matter.
Them
From
niggas
foreign,
had-
That's a
it don't
factor.
matter.
That's a
It
factor.
don't
It
matter.
does matter.
From
Factor.
foreign or domestic terrorists.
That's a
Don't matter.
factor.
Right, that's
not a factor.
because that's
That's a
what
factor.
they were facing then.
If it's not a factor,
to this
then,
day, it's still the same
if it's
thing.
not a factor,
Really,
then
who are we
anybody should be
getting
able
invaded
to.
by? Who?
I said foreign or domestic.
Okay,
We domestically, yes, we are.
Who,
If that's the
what,
case,
what
then
country are we
you should be
banging
able
with
to get a
like
tank.
our
I said
forefathers was?
domestic.
You should be able to get a tank then. You should be able to get a tank if that's the case.
I mean, no, they was even talk about the Revolutionary War. Look, I mean, what you mean?
What you mean, the Revolutionary War?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
North versus South.
No, that's the
Civil War.
that's the Civil War.
But it's the reason why you can't go
I'm
buy
just
a tank.
saying, this
though.
period, you got to be able to protect yourself.
Okay, but
Who talk
is
about-
anything like that going on right now? Though is what I'm saying. When was the last time something like that happened? The Civil War,
Something like what?
like that,
Like that is what?
to where every man had to have arms because you didn't know if you was gonna wake up and it was about to be a bunch of British soldiers in your
I mean, it
backyard.
ain't even like that. It's about you need a gun because you
That's
never know.
what it was all about.
But you might wake up and it might be somebody in your house that's not invited.
That's true.
So now he in my house uninvited.
Right.
That's
Right.
you terrorist.
Right. And right. Which I'm saying, which
What,
you know
what am
I'm
I
saying?
gonna do to protect my family and myself?
And them niggas was up in that motherfucking musket, the whole fucking room smoking and
No,
cloudy.
see, I ain't finna- I
That's
can't
what it
see
was.
now.
That's what it was.
Now I got. I mean,
What I'm saying is-
but now I mean, I understand the AR-15 talk. But I mean, yeah, you got a home defense gun. I
Hey,
got
listen.
my shotgun, or I got
Listen,
my.
you got your shotgun.
I don't got nothing personally.
I got
y'all.
my motherfucking Glock 45 with the 30-round clip.
What's the difference if they do a mass shooting with that?
You're making my point.
How? We had the same point.
Why the fuck
AR-15s didn't matter about the mass shooting.
why the fuck do you got a 30-round clip? Like, and you talking about, well, this is home defense of somebody who is break it in your house. Where you
Man,
live
might
at to
be
where you need the 30
tyranny
round.
of the government. That's what's breaking
It
in my
might
house.
be.
And
It
then-
could
no,
be.
and then
Tyranny of
time
the
out.
government.
Wait,
I have the right, though. That's the point. I have the
That
right.
is the dumbest argument of. Remember, that
Anybody.
that Bill Cosby shit. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
How,
You
Adrian?
mean to tell me
listen.
that if the
I
government,
don't know, man. I don't know.
Possibly. Hold
So
on.
you mean to tell me
possibly.
that-
Hold on. Possibly, motherfucker could think I'm making.
shit's happening in other countries.
Hold on, though. Motherfucker think I could be balling out here. You know what I'm saying? Making hella money. You know what I'm saying? Enough money to where 5 people can come in my house and split whatever I got.
True that.
You think my little 6-shot 9 gon' what? I got a headshot
You
everybody.
gotta have accuracy, man.
Nah.
High point accuracy, man.
I need my 30 so I can make sure all 5 of y'all get 6 apiece. You know what I'm saying?
Terrible.
Look, I'm not mad at
I'm
the
just
argument.
saying.
I'm just making the argument for the other side. So the tyranny against the government. And you was like it was happening in other countries, bro.
It's happening in other
It
countries.
happened over here, too. Police just run
if our
people's house
government
illegally all the time.
So if our government wanted to be like, you know what, fuck all y'all. Guess what we just gonna do? We just gonna cut off the power and the lights for a month. We gonna fight ourselves.
But yeah, that's true.
And within a week, while they just sit back and then they gonna come through with dope ass shit with planes and tanks, and we gonna be sitting back with our fucking rifles. These motherfuckers might pull the fucking rail gun. It's the fucking government. It ain't shit we got that's gonna deter them motherfuckers.
I hear what you're trying to say, but I still need to protect myself.
Everybody that and
That's
exactly.
what you think. That's what you
Some way,
think.
somehow.
And this is the thing, though, and
Those-
I'm
they
not
human.
going to
And that's
discourage
what the
anybody.
They
NRA
human.
also has in your mind too, because you got to protect yourself because you don't never know if your government wants to rise up and come get your guns.
Exactly.
That's what the NRA was
Exactly.
doing
And you
for the
want
longest.
us to give up our guns so they could be like, take the guns.
No.
Now you're gonna do whatever we
Because-
say because
But
now
see,
you
this
got
can't
no
be a
right
gun
to protect
argument
yourself.
right
Look,
now
though.
because we're talking about a school shooting. We're talking about a kid that had issues, man.
Well,
And-
that's another argument. I've always thought that it was
That
weird.
Obama
I've
erased.
always thought that it was weird that at
I mean, not
20,
Obama,
you had to be 21 to buy a pistol, but at
18 to
18
buy
years
a
old
rifle.
you can
buy a
buy
rifle.
buy
You can
it's
buy
called a long
AR-15.
rifle.
Yeah.
If it's the gun is a certain length, you can buy that.
Yeah.
Which I
Supposed to be a
always thought was
hunting
crazy
rifle.
because it's a hunting rifle.
Yeah.
Right.
And nigga, we know it's not no.
I mean, it does what it does.
You can buy,
That's
you can buy
a- that's
20
a-
he could have
that's-
went in there
listen.
with a 22 rifle
Listen,
and did the same
that's
thing.
a selling
Somewhat.
point. Look, that's a selling
Somewhat.
point. That's a selling point for the NRA, just like how they made a term sports. It's a sports rifle. They just made that term up, and then they sell it to kids because if you don't believe me, look up the report on Real Sports with Brian Gumble, where they even have the dude who manufactured the AR-15, and they talked to him, and he says, if I would have known that they was gonna sell this shit to
It's supposed to
the
be
public,
military grade.
I would have never even made it.
I
He's
mean,
like,
but a lot
but
of
he
shit
gotta
like
say
that
that,
is like that, though. I
No,
mean,
he gotta
no,
say that.
no, they don't.
If
No,
he
he
say it or
don't.
You telling me-
No,
if
he
he said it
don't
or
gotta
not,
say
it's
that.
still, you know what I'm
Come
saying?
on, man. You
He
telling
didn't-
me-
he didn't make it for that.
He didn't make
But
it for
people
mass
still
killings.
don't want it,
No,
though.
he didn't, but he did because if you make it for the army, what is the army doing?
That's what
They're
he said.
mass killing.
He didn't know that. He didn't know that.
So that's what you made
he
it
didn't
for.
know that. It
But
was
you
gonna
telling
be,
me you act like is he mad about it? No, he's not because he's reaping the benefits. He got to say that. So of course he's gonna say that.
No,
If
he-
I'd have known that the
Yeah, he
public
wasn't
was
too
gonna
happy
do
about
If
it,
he
bro.
truly feel it,
Bro, he
then
wasn't
that's
too
one
happy
thing.
about it.
Man,
But it don't matter, though.
He's a billionaire
don't
now
matter.
because of it, not because of just the army or the military.
Well,
buying
I'm
it.
pretty sure he designed other guns.
He's a billionaire because that is a popular street gun.
Well, no, well,
popular
he's
gun,
not.
period.
He's
It's
popular
about-
gun.
the
He's not
military
steady-
is the
He's
ones
not
that bought
steady
the
getting
guns
a
in the
check
first
from
place.
it. Colt is the ones that's getting a check from it.
He sold it to them, but
He
at the
worked
same
for
time,
them and designed the gun. He's
Okay,
not.
so-
He's not steady getting a check. They already paid him. He
Oh,
already
so
got
he
his
was
money.
gonna make the gun anyway.
Yeah, he just worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just works for
They
people who
was
had
gonna
a gun contract.
I thought you
he
talking
just
about,
upset the
I thought you
fact
talking
that
about one
it's
of the.
being misused. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's not what he
It was a
intended for it to
military
be.
gun. It was made for
But
the military.
every-
They got a military contract. He
But our
designed the gun
police
for
have
the
military.
military.
Our
Everything
police
that's
is
made is gonna
militarized
get
too, so
misused some
as long
way,
as our
somehow.
police have guns like that, I can't argue against the citizens having guns like
Exactly.
that.
Look.
That was a good point right there.
I'm just being honest.
That was-
you know what I'm saying?
that's my
But
point
this-
right
I
there.
don't-
You know, in England, the police don't even carry guns.
But this is a different place,
I
though.
mean-
England
Well,
ain't,
beat cops. They still got beat cops over there.
and we
Walking
really don't
around.
have beat
Yeah.
cops. We don't have beat cops at all.
You know,
don't.
you know why?
I mean, shit.
SWAT
man.
cars.
I'm about to say, motherfuckers.
Once the SWAT car,
Yeah, they two in
once
the
the
car.
SWAT cars and
And
radios,
shit, they won in the car half the times out here. So
SWAT cars and radios came into effect. That was in of it. But
Yeah.
If we did have beat cops, that probably would make more of the public relations better.
But I don't want to dive into this whole gun conversation. You know what I'm saying? Like what?
It's-
like the Second Amendment argument. I don't want to get into that because that ain't even a factor here. This young dude had mental issues and he got a gun and brought
How
it
did he
to
get
school.
the gun?
I mean, they
but
say,
nothing in his background would have stopped him from getting the gun.
they said he was in a
That's what I'm
militia though,
saying.
wasn't he?
He was going to be able to
yeah.
get the gun anyway.
So he could have got the gun from anywhere.
So the gun is not
He
the
could have
problem.
stole the gun.
No, he legally got the gun.
Mental health is the real issue, but I'm saying the fact that he got the gun and he brought it to school is the issue.
Who could have prevented that though?
The motherfuckers who's raising him.
His parents did.
That's
Somebody's raising him.
where the whoopings at? That's what I said.
The lady that he was living with, the lady that he was living with died.
But I'm saying who's raising him? It's a militia that's basically raising him right now.
That nigga was killing cats. There was a sign right there. Once that nigga is mutilating animals, that's a sign.
I ain't about to snitch on nobody.
That's a sign.
I got a cousin who do shit like that.
Hey,
he ain't doing that shit.
He ain't doing it yet.
He grown.
That don't mean nothing.
He already grown.
That don't mean nothing.
You don't know what the
Grown,
nigga's
man.
thoughts is.
He got crazy thoughts. I know it's crazy, but it ain't that crazy.
It ain't that crazy yet.
That's
ain't
what,
that crazy,
bro. That's
period.
what
He older than me.
That's
That
what
don't mean
everybody
nothing,
be saying.
bro.
Be like, man, I didn't see
saying
it
the
anyway.
niggas
I didn't know it was going down.
He already
like
stuck
that.
in
He
his
could be
way.
50 and finally just have
Motherfuckers
that
can be
last
crazy without
impulse,
being
bro.
that crazy. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Bro, the nigga who shot the motherfuckers up in Vegas, as far as I know, he never even mutilated cats. Okay,
But he had
there
issues.
was no signs.
But that's
what signs
still-
of his issues? What in his life say there were signs of he was gonna do something like this? There was
That nigga
none.
was on pharmaceuticals.
There
man.
was none.
All them niggas
Besides
be on pills.
his MAGA hat.
All them motherfuckers be on pills.
There
man.
was none.
They be on pills,
the dude
man.
who now the dude who-
Legitly.
now,
They be legitly
the
on
dude-
pills, man.
The dude who just did this shit in Florida, there were signs because people were saying like, "Yo,
They said he
called
was
it-
on Facebook with the shit.
It just came across my phone that
People
in
had called
January
into
the FBI
exactly
had
Yeah.
that wind that this motherfucker had a gun and was with white nationalists
Okay.
and was a potential to do a mass shooting.
Yeah.
So
And
why
that's-
wasn't he stopped?
That's what we learned about everybody. We learned about the motherfucking San Bernardino. They like, man, oh no, we was tracking them and they was going back and forth to Tehran and extra shit.
But how can they really stop them if you're not infringing on
They
their
stop
rights?
other things. And
You
they
gotta-
infringe on other rights.
That's why I need my gun. That's what I'm saying.
Just saying. They do things
That's
like
what
that.
I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? And then they be like, oh, we couldn't do something like that. Our hands are tied or something like that. Nah, man, they could have been stopped that shit. They could have been got that little boy some help long time ago. You know what I'm saying?
Long time ago.
Motherfuckers don't want to
But
give no help, man.
also too though, I don't like how that's just where on the right, that's just what they're leaning on. If you look at anything they're talking about, it was mental health. Even though Trump, my fault. Trump
That's his new name.
Trump rolled back the Obama era
Obama.
regulation
For mental.
for mental
Health
illness
evaluations,
background checks.
Yeah. You can't get a gun under, you know what I'm saying? So now, even if you have certain mental health, you can still get
And
a gun.
Republicans,
But you know who win off
But
that?
now
the NRA.
yes, the
That's
NRA,
what they want, though.
bro. The NRA, of course, dude. The NRA already are just entertaining. Like, it's not the gun's fault. It's the mental health fault. It's not the gun's fault.
It's not the gun's
You know what I'm
fault.
saying? Even when bump stocks, that shit happened in fucking Vegas.
You can't blame them. You can't blame them. If I take this mic off, hit you over the head with, I can't say it's the mic's fault.
Right, exactly.
Okay, it's not about the mic.
But if this people, if the people who made this microphone knew that, goddamn it, we can make it easier for you to turn this mic into a motherfucking switch fucking blade, and it takes 2 easy steps.
It's still not the mic's fault.
Kinda.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
So
Not the mic's fault.
with the
I know it's the
bump
creator of the
stocks,
mic.
with
It's the
bump
person
stocks.
who had the intention to use this mic
What's
as
the
a
purpose
weapon,
of
man.
a bump stock? To shoot way faster,
Yeah.
shoot more rounds.
But people do that all. People go
For
out to
what?
the desert just to play around like that.
I'm just
it's
saying.
a whole gun nut. You know what I'm saying? Like, people love guns. They like to shoot guns.
but see, that's what I'm saying. That's part of the problem, B.
How's
It's
that part of the
not.
problem?
That's
It's
just
not.
like
It's
saying,
not.
That's
It's
just like
not.
saying accidents in the road is part of the problem because people like cars.
People like driving. It's not the
that's
problem.
not.
It's the use of
No,
cars.
no.
If somebody jump in their car and they
It's
intentionally crash into somebody,
Okay, right.
they have mental issues.
right. But if you're making a gun, but then you make an attachment for it to where it's able to shoot way more rounds quicker than you usually could,
Dude.
and then it's using the mass shooting. You're like, well, we didn't see this ever happen. I'm like, that's bullshit.
That's what I said. That's why I told you.
bullshit.
They
That's what he
make
had
it for
to
that,
say.
but it's not in that intent. They don't want a child
that's
to
how
get
they
into
can
kill.
listen. You should work for the NRA because they can say that all day. Like, listen, at the end of the day,
I mean, but it's
there's
true.
literally
It's a gun nut.
there's
It's a
literally-
gun nut shit in
There's
America.
literally a brand of a gun you can buy. It's a shotgun with the motherfucking big rounds on it. It's called a street sweeper. You can Google this and go buy
And
a
it's
street
automatic,
sweeper.
yeah.
That's the name of the gun, street sweeper.
But I see what you're
Yeah.
saying. You saying basically, if you already got guns, then why you steady making it even more explicit?
They do that with everything, though. That's what people do.
Well, they
that's
don't
their
really do
fault
it with
then.
everything.
They do that with everything.
Well, why my
Everything.
Xbox can't?
Even when they fuck it up. Even when they keep on trying to
Put the
advance it
game
until
in
they
for
fuck it up.
itself.
They always do that. They always do it,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
All right, we got to take a break real quick, y'all, because we got the financials coming to y'all next.
Peace.
Make sure you ain't running through your income tax check. We busy.
Back in the back.
After another break, you know what I'm saying? Because we had to get the new guest
Yeah.
up in here for I don't even want to sing the jingle,
Black
man. Y'all
history.
The money man.
We
Get the
supporting
money
black
man
businesses
here.
up in here, y'all. It's Black History Month. You know what I'm saying?
True. That's true.
And oh shit.
Prosper Credit Consultants.
Getting depressed right now.
This
That's what
nigga-
it is.
No, actually, I just thought it was just taxes. No.
No.
So this is my man.
No.
Taxes.
How do you say your
No,
name?
it's just tax season.
Jahar.
Jahar. See, I ain't want to mess it up. Jahar.
Yeah.
Man, first of all, that
Young
sounds like a
man,
name
young
that should have
man.
been on some college football. And this is Jahar.
I was on college
yeah,
football
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah, college.
He ran a 4.43. Anyway,
Off subject.
man, so should I do the jingle? I'm gonna do the jingle from Prosper Credit Consultant.
He said you might want to look at it and get that right there. Said he
Coin
got,
that. Coin
he got
that.
that
Coin
for you.
Yeah.
Okay. got the prospercreditconsultant.com. Check him out. You know, so
But anyway, though, he there if y'all want to get y'all taxes done, or if you want to just if you done came into some money, you want to know what you need to do with it.
Or you
if
need
you
to
get
get
your
that
tax
credit
money,
right.
you trying to,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, spread that around. You ain't trying to be broke when it hits summertime because you ran through that. If you're just trying to, you bad on your credit, you trying to up that credit because you see people pulling up to your job and they brand new fucking Chevy Aveos and shit. I don't know why anybody would want an Aveo.
I don't know why you-
I don't know why
That
anybody
nigga
would
went
want
to
an
a
Aveo.
Veyo.
Man, I've always
You know
wondered,
what a
like, why
Aveo
do,
is, man?
Yeah, why do people buy that? I mean, like, why did that car exist?
I mean, it was probably
Why
cheap,
did that
man.
car? And it's sold.
Probably was cheap, man.
It's sold.
I don't know.
It's
I don't
pretty
know.
cheap.
Bought it.
But it was small, man.
It's small.
Like small.
I
Man.
felt like if you got a big gust of wind, that Aveo was gonna kill you.
But yeah,
It's just like it's the Geo Metro of our time.
real talk. Real talk, man.
Yeah.
Man, but Joe Hart here, man. So what we need to know right now. So say like if I didn't came up until like 10 grand on my taxes because I got like 30 kids
Yeah.
and my chick got 30 kids, but we filed separately. You know how niggas
Yeah.
do. You know how niggas do.
you know,
Don't-
niggas ain't married like you.
Don't blow it. Don't blow it. First of all, I mean, what I do-
So don't go out there and go to
Nigga, shut up. Let
the car credit place and
buy here,
a
pay
car.
here. No, don't do that.
Don't do that. That's a bad idea.
So what I do is credit repair. No taxes, just credit repair. I help people get their credit score where it needs to be so they can purchase a home, go get the car they want. Because you can't do nothing without credit nowadays. You know
need
what I'm
that
saying?
credit.
I had to learn the hard way. You know, when I got approved for my house, I was sitting in the bank parking lot. I was in tears, like, dang, I'm a street. You know what I'm saying? I'm from this, and they just gave me all this money to buy this house. That's cool with me,
Right.
You feel me? Like I'm like, okay, now I know if I needed it, somebody else needed it. So especially people like me, you know what I mean? I went to college. I didn't.
What college you go to?
McKendree University. I
Okay,
graduated
okay.
from
Shout
McKendree
out to
University
McKendree.
with a bachelor's
I
in business
got jingles
administration
on
and
there.
marketing.
Okay, bachelor's in that shit, yeah, boy.
But even in my
We
financial,
support black niggas in college.
Get
even
your
in,
education.
even in my financial, going through that stuff, I didn't learn nothing about credit until it was time for me to get out. So I'm
Right.
like, I had to
Right.
figure it
Still
out.
was deciding on
Yeah.
what you wanted to do.
Did they have the dude on campus that was handing out credit cards?
No. So, man, it was hard to get a credit card. Even, now it's hard to get a
I
credit
seen that
card.
dude at Lewis and Clark when I used to go up there. Dude was up there like, you can sign up right here, man. We get you the credit card. It was a line. Niggas was like,
Yeah.
oh, work?
Yeah, so
and they still owe to this day.
exactly.
okay.
So I'm teaching everybody how to get them credit cards, how to get them car loans, how to get everything, have a good interest rate, how to get approved for them homes.
A lot of people be scared of credit cards because, you know what I'm saying? You know how black people are.
Yeah.
We don't put that money in that mattress.
Yeah.
Wrong with you. So people be afraid of credit cards. I tell my homies, like, if you want to get your credit popping, go ahead and get you a credit card.
Yeah. So
Tell people a easy way to get a credit card. First off,
First, I mean, if you don't have any credit, you got bad credit. I offer a couple things with my company that we can actually get you approved a credit card. 99% of the time you can get the credit card, but it's a secure credit card.
Right.
So
Even
you have
with bad credit.
yeah, even with bad credit, you gotta put your money up basically.
Okay, yeah.
So when you put your money up, that's going to report to your credit reports every month. You make sure you pay them back every month. With my company, I teach them how to pay them back, how to use the credit cards to actually build up. Cause just the credit card portion of your credit score, according to the FICO scoring model, is 165 points of your credit score. So you can either win or lose out on those 165 points. That's 30% of your credit score is the utilization rate, and
Just
that's
off
only
a credit card.
just off of credit cards. That's only revolving credit. So I got a lot of game I can give.
Yeah,
our
you don't want to give it all, but
Yeah,
you gotta
yeah.
pay for
You
this.
get a little
Yeah.
taste of it. You get a little
Yeah,
taste
Yeah,
of
but
it.
credit cards is the best way, the fastest way to build a positive credit history on your credit reports if that's what you want to do. So
Right.
And that's what the goal is.
that's the goal. That's
the
always
goal.
the goal.
So, what is really considered bad credit? Like example, like some people
scores wise.
like light bills and stuff like that. That's a big, is that
So,
a big mark?
I mean,
Like phone bills and stuff, like Sprints.
It's more of how recent it is. Certain things are harder to get off than other things. You got a bankruptcy and stuff like that. What's considered bad credit is, most people go by the scores or whatever, but it's not the scores per se. I would say it would be more of the stuff that's on there. Basically, your history,
negligence.
yeah, the trade lines and stuff like that. Because if you got a whole bunch of negative stuff on there. If you got a whole bunch of negative stuff on your credit report, then that actually hurts you. But if you got a whole bunch of positive stuff on there, you walk in there, your credit score is gonna be amazing. So that's what I try to focus on. We don't try to focus on the score. We try to focus on getting you positive history.
I call it trying to
on
get that
report.
old white people credit.
Yeah. It's like that. No, we gonna
So
call
if you
it.
ain't
We
never
gonna call
really
it
had no
our
credit card, no major credit card or
Right.
nothing, then you still at that point of no credit.
No. I mean, you have ways that you can build credit without credit cards. Don't get me wrong, but like I said, you're missing out on those points if you don't. That revolving utilization part of the credit factor, that's 30% of your credit score. If you don't have a credit card, you're missing out on that portion of and that can be a major hit to your credit. So even if you gotta, if you think about it, so 850, then you minus 165 points of that. So it's gonna take you down to whatever
So
that
that'll
is.
jump you from 500 to.
Yeah, it'll jump you
It'll
pretty
jump you
good
real
if
quick.
you
Six something.
use it right.
In
Now,
a
if
year,
you max it out, you're losing all those points as well. So it's kind of tricky, and that's what I teach in my program. We got email education. We rolling out. We got and y'all can go sign up on my website. Go sign up for the email education.
On the Prosper
Credit Consultants. Yep.
.com.
Credit
Yeah. So. I got a lot to offer, man. A lot to teach. I want everybody to come with me, but everybody can't go. I can lead the horse to water, can't make them drink
I
it.
know that's right.
Good knowledge
So
to
what-
know.
what-
We gotta get that credit up in the hood, man.
Exactly.
We
You
gotta
gotta
get
get
that
your
credit up.
credit up, man.
I'm owning
Gotta
everything this
holler
year.
at your
So,
boy.
Not
Oh, that's
just
right.
not just that. We rolling out a real estate investment company. Me and about 5 people.
Oh.
Man, we gonna do some big things around here.
what's up.
So we want y'all to own. If y'all still renting, man, come shop with me. We gonna get y'all in that house y'all need.
I'm telling you,
what's
man.
up.
I need my 40 acres, even if I gotta
Now,
buy it.
Yeah.
People also don't.
Shit.
People also don't realize how having no credit is almost worse than having bad credit.
Everybody say that, but I don't think so, because if you got no credit, you in the best place possible. I mean, no credit meaning you don't have any negative remarks,
Right.
And you don't have any good remarks. So I think I wrote out an email last night about that. It was just basically 90 days to no credit at all. So if nothing's reporting on your credit within a 90-day time frame, then you won't have a credit score. What you need to do to create a credit score is have something reporting on there for at least 60 days. So that will build up a credit score, and that's about the average time for a consumer to build a credit score, I
Right.
should say. So no credit ain't bad as bad credit, because bad credit you got to get it removed. No credit, all you got to do is build. So
Okay, that's good. That's a good way to see it.
So if I got a Sprint bill, then it ain't nothing to get that off.
no, I wouldn't say that. It's everything.
Goddamn Sprint.
Everything is work. What we do, we use the laws to get the negative items removed, and they have to be violating those laws. It has to be 100% accurate, 100% complete, and 100% verifiable. And that's under the Fair Credit Reporting Act. So if
Most
it's
of them ain't like.
if it's not all 100% accurate, then we got to get it off of there. You know what I mean?
Now I know
Nice
before
that.
Obama left office, he did a whole bunch of stuff to wipe away debt. If I'm not mistaken.
No, so
Like like
student
some of the
loan,
stuff from credit cards.
I don't know. But
Some
not-
of the cell phones, because they got to finding out that cell phone companies was illegally raping motherfuckers. Remember when who was that? Sprint had to pay a whole bunch of people back, and I think T-Mobile or
Yeah, Sprint
Verizon
did. I think Sprint
had
did.
to pay a whole bunch of people back. I'm positive Sprint did.
Yeah,
I had
Sprint
got a
had to pay
Sprint.
their
I had got a
customers
check
back.
from Sprint. I hadn't had a Sprint phone in years.
okay.
So I got
I had to look into that to make sure, you know what I'm saying?
I got a check. Like, what the fuck
They
is this?
probably owe me a check then.
So it was a class action lawsuit.
Yeah.
Okay. So I got
He was trying to stop the payday loans,
yeah.
because that's a problem in the hood. People trying to get, from just week to week, living paycheck to paycheck. So they need some help. So they go to a payday loan. And of course, that's right there by the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, whatever. It's in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
We got a question on
You
there.
don't see them.
We got a question. Is it bad to pay off your credit too fast? Because you get the credit card. Do you want to linger it on the whole time?
Okay, so
How
check
would
it
you
out.
want to pay it off?
It's something called triggers, basically, and in between those points is the 0% and it's 30%. You want to try to stay below the 30% mark. 30% and 0% weighs the same, basically. And it's not good or bad. It's basically you sitting in limbo. You know what I mean? If you go over 30%, it starts to damage that credit score. When you pay your credit cards back, it depends on what you're trying to do. It's about 60 different FICO scoring models. When you're going for a home, it's a different FICO scoring model on each credit bureau. When you're going for a car, it's a different FICO scoring model on each credit bureau. When you go to a bank, they all got their own different FICO scoring models that they deal with. So when you paying back credit cards, depending on which FICO scoring model you're looking at, or determine on what you're trying to do. If you're going for a home, you want that credit card paid down to 1%. For the FICO scoring models, that's for Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. On FICO 8, or you can do 7 to 8%, and you still get 165 points, or you still get most of those points on that credit score to help you out on whatever you're trying to do. But the main key is, when you go, you want to know where you at when you walking in there. You know what I mean? If you go into a car lot, you want to know where you at. So you want to go in there with
your score.
You already want to know your buy. Actually, you want to walk into the car lot with your pre-approval from your bank or whoever you have a financial relationship with. That way, you have buyer power going into that situation. If you get approved for $25,000 and they got a car on there on the lot that's for $30,000, you say, hey, look, I got 25 here. You want it, or I'm gonna go over here and I could find it for cheaper. They're gonna be like, you think they're gonna let the whole 25 walk off? They're gonna bring the car price down.
We're gonna make that happen.
Yeah, like, okay, we can do something. So that's what you want to do with your credit, man. And just paying stuff off. You can pay it off. You can pay it off every time, and it's gonna look decent on you. You know what I mean? But it depends on what FICO scoring model or what you're trying to do. So it's all strategic tricks and trades.
My buddy was he sells cars. He was telling me a story about how girl came in. I guess she came into some bread. She looked at the car, asked how much it was, and tried to hand him a debit card. And he like, no, we can't do that. She didn't even know the logistics on getting a cashier's check.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just
financial literacy.
We didn't get
financial
that.
literacy.
They don't
So no, I
teach
mean,
that.
nobody teaches that type of
Yeah.
stuff. I'm talking about.
That's what
like,
you here for.
I actually want my homie, to do something like that, and we.
Prosper Credit Consultants. When some people ask, ProsperCreditConsultant.com.
Yeah, ProsperCreditConsultants.com with an S on it. Prosper
With
Credit
an S on it, my fault.
We can also be found on Facebook,
Facebook, too.
at Prosper Credit Consultants, or you can hit my personal pages, Gerhard Hunley. Instagram, Prosper Credit Consultants. So
Okay.
them DMs is always open, and we always giving out, what we got to help people get to where they need to go.
what's
So,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, we got some technical difficulties. We can check it out, but still, we're going to ask some more questions
Yeah, I was
before
gonna
we
say,
switch it up, you know what I'm saying? Now, being that it's tax season, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What would be a good, you know what I'm saying, just simple advice to give people besides, like, not blowing it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would be a good purchase?
How can you, since you, I think, I don't know if this is what he's saying. Like, since now most people don't have a bulk load of money at the time. Now, tax time, you got this bulk load of money. What should you do to build your credit with this money instead of tricking it, going to buy your J's and going
Right,
to buy,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
So if you don't have a credit
should
card,
be a Vayo.
get you a secure credit card.
And
That
put
way,
as much money down as you can on it.
I mean, put what you can afford on it. You know,
200.
the minimum is 200. Minimum is 200 that you can put on a secure credit card. So at least get you a credit card started. If you know you got negative items, start doing
I'm sorry. Even if it's secure, it's still the same as just getting a regular credit card.
unsecure. Yeah, it's gonna report the same.
Okay.
So it's not gonna report as a secure credit card. It's just gonna report as a credit card. You know what I mean? So, but they ain't gonna know that.
And a rush card ain't the credit card.
A rush card definitely not a credit card.
Don't go to Walgreens.
You ain't about to go buy the fat farm with the rush card, son.
No, and it's not all the same. Prepaid cards, secure credit cards, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
So
they two totally different.
yeah.
Don't go buy the baby fat with
And you
the
got-
rush card, fam.
You gotta know your terminologies and know what you're getting into. And it's all about speaking up, asking. People think credit is, oh man, I got a bad credit score. I don't want to tell nobody. Why not? If you don't ask, you never learn. You know what I mean? So you always gotta be asking questions. Okay, what's this? What's that? And don't ask one person. Ask multiple people, because you don't have to take
You
my
can get
word
your own
for it.
perspective
You
for
can go.
sure.
You can go vouch. Go find somebody else that knows just as much, and they're gonna tell you the same thing, or even probably something better.
Or they can
You know what
tell
I mean?
in a different way.
Yeah, or a
For
different
sure.
way that you'll understand it. So, I say if you gotta get your credit card, if you got negative items on your credit report, then we need to get them removed as soon as possible. Because I consider credit repair sort of like the remodeling of a house. I can tear down the walls for you, but you got to build them back up. With that positive credit history.
Right.
So with that credit card,
I
with
can show you the way.
on time payments and stuff like that. And I'm gonna teach you the way. I'm gonna teach you the goals. Phone lines always open. Office number 877-503-7465. Call us. We one of my
Got a
employees.
1877 number.
Yeah, and I also
Yeah,
got a
boy,
local
fish.
number, but
Boy, fish.
right off the top of my head, I don't know it. But I gotta
Knew
get that memorized.
toll-free number.
He knew that toll free.
Yeah, call
toll-free, though.
No matter where y'all
Yeah,
at, you know what I'm saying?
call
You
that
better
toll free. And we done helped hundreds of people out already. So we wanna help the community get to where they need to get to, and everybody. I want everybody to
prosper.
Yeah, I want
Everybody trying to get that money right, man.
Yeah, that's
man.
the process.
I mean, it's about living right. I'm tired of renting.
Man.
Man, just
Man.
imagine $500 a month. $500 a month for a year, $6,000. People paying 7, 8, 50. You know what I'm saying?
50.
And the
That's
house, the property ain't. I mean, you
It ain't
paying
that.
you paying the taxes and some more shit.
Yeah, it ain't that. So I
Yeah.
mean, like,
For somebody, say you fresh, no credit card, no nothing, but you've been had a job and everything, you trying to get a house. What's the fastest way you can, get that so you can get approved for a house?
So like I said, get that credit score up. If you and now for houses, for home mortgages and stuff like that, they go through a whole list of stuff that you have to get into. You gotta be basically in the same type of job for amount of about, I say 3 to 6 months. Same type of job for 3 to 6 months that you was previously in, but you have to have 3 years tax returns and stuff like that to prove you got your work history that you can afford a house. You can't have your debt to income ratio too high. Basically, being you got a card note, you got a credit card that's maxed out. You got a whole bunch of credit cards that's maxed out. Basically, a lot of stuff on your credit already before you try to get this loan for this house. They're gonna be like, oh well, you got too much money going out already that you can't afford this house, so you gotta have that debt to income ratio low. Man, it's a lot out there that you.
Knowledge.
Yeah, this boy dropping some words. You gotta lock in, man. That to income ratio, man. Gotta know these things, man.
That's like LeBron telling Trey Young, you just got to know how much money you're gonna spend a month and how much money you're gonna save a month.
And that's one of the things I'm rolling out, boy. I've been working hard. I'm talking about timeless hours trying to learn, systems and stuff like that, trying to get the information out there to people. I created a budgeting plan for people, follow it.
Ain't nobody teach you this stuff.
Nah, man, I had to learn it, man. I got it the hard way. Man, for real. It was rough, but I learned it and I capitalized on it, man. It's been good to me since I learned it, $20,000 credit limits ain't so bad. And I know people that got way more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking.
Got more goals. Like, yeah.
I gotta catch up. But it's been a good 2 years.
$20,000 credit limit ain't bad at all,
man.
You
know what I'm saying?
That's fur coats. I know.
Stupid.
Said Floyd finna fight.
Swipe. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Horses for everyone.
Your credit been right back fucked up.
Right, right. You know.
True,
But well, shit. I guess is it time to get into some?
Yeah, that was some hot juice. I think that was enough. They got to pay for the rest of it.
Yeah, I'm about to say we don't want to dive in too much, man. They know how to get
because he giving out them
you.
secrets.
I'm telling you,
Know how to
you
get in
gotta-
touch with you, you know what I'm saying? Get
We
involved.
can't have the city down here talking about y'all doing what? Y'all ain't about to buy shit.
ProsperCreditConsultant.com.
Yeah, or we can be
Consultants.
Credit
So-
consultant.
But keep an
Yeah.
S on that joint.
and add us on Facebook and go like our business
Facebook,
page,
Instagram.
Prosper Credit Consultants. We everywhere, and we gonna make it happen
Come
for you
holler at
if you want to make it.
I know some of y'all CNAs getting them checks. Y'all working
Yeah,
overtime.
If you want to
Get
you
that
better
credit
CNA
up.
for about 10 years.
Get that
Get your
credit
credit
up.
right. Stop renting, man.
Get that credit up, man. Come on.
Look like a nice CNA because you own your house.
I'm gonna drop another jewel. You know, y'all do overtime. So one of the partners I work with, I don't know if it's every mortgage company or whatever, but they just start considering overtime because usually they didn't consider overtime in what you made to afford a house. Now they consider that overtime and what you made to afford a house. So if you working overtime, you know, you get approved for that crib.
Yeah.
Before we one last thing before we jump topics. Has the president has 45th been doing anything to help the credit situations? Is he making it easier on people?
No, Donald Trump. Oh no, he just basically passed something that is gonna make it a little bit harder for. But that's the good thing about our companies doing it professionally. He made it harder to get stuff removed, or he did some owning the FTC or something like that. But long story short, he made it harder to sue people or
I seen that.
Yeah, so
I seen
you know what I'm
that.
saying. So
And that's part of
that's part of what we do. We got attorneys on our team. You know, if they violating your rights, we gonna get it taken care of for
They
you.
drop it like
They
that.
go- yeah.
Because he's a land developer, so I'm pretty sure he
I'm pretty sure he.
I know what y'all go through.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he knee high.
Cut these corners, player.
Yeah.
We trying to cut these corners. Okay,
Yeah.
let's
Okay.
get into some sport topics. Okay,
Let's do
okay.
Support.
Okay.
ProsperCreditConsultants.com. Gotta
Make
say
sure
it
y'all
one
hit
more
them
time.
up, man.
Yeah,
He got
yeah.
the knowledge for you, man. He got that knowledge for you. Top 5 sports movies of all time.
Sports movies.
Sports movies.
Wow, dang, I ain't prepared for this.
Yeah,
That's why it
it's
came
some
at you
preparation.
fast.
Preparation
Give me
involved for
that,
that one, man.
Yeah.
Beans. You give me that.
Y'all gotta. Let's see. I mean, it's kind of like sports and hood with it. Let's see.
See, I don't think they're gonna like my list, but yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna let you.
Let me hear yours. Let me hear yours
You
first.
wanna go first?
Yeah,
Let me go first.
because I can't think off the top. I ain't prepared for that.
And we're gonna
That's
have
the thing.
each person post a movies on the page.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and do that later too when y'all get time.
And then this is really just something you're saying. I can't help it. It's gonna have to be off the dome just because I ain't did all the homework.
Yeah.
But I can't put them in no order. But any given Sunday,
Okay.
remember the Titans.
Oh, tears.
Man, it gets rough, man, because there's some good ones. I want to say the program, but I got to revisit it, man. I got to
The
revisit
program
the program.
was really good.
I got to revisit
never
the
The
seen
program.
program
that.
was some trill shit.
Okay,
That's
I got
some-
my list now.
See, that's some classic shit. You know what I'm saying? That's some.
The program was some trill shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Remember them dudes died trying to do that shit, lay up under the bus, let the shit go
Man,
over 'em? Yeah, motherfucker tried to do that shit and died.
Sunset Park.
Oh, niggas is sleep on Sunset Park. What time is it?
I'm just saying, man. That's my
Terrence-
shit. That's my shit.
Terrence Howard.
That was my shit.
Then
man.
we need dive deep into his character. Spaceman that was in the back
Man.
smoking weed and shit.
Yeah,
he had
man.
issues.
Yeah,
Okay.
real
He had
issues,
issues.
man. Ready to cut niggas,
He
man.
probably got touched as a little kid or some shit. I don't know.
Something happened to him.
Something was going on.
He didn't get the right love, man.
Something was going on.
And then that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Put it number 5, man.
Number 5. Oh, I see one up there that I'd never considered a sports movie, but I guess it is. The Karate Kid? Oh, shit.
Karate Kid. That's why I said depending on what you call sports.
Karate Kid.
Oh
ain't
yeah.
sports,
So
though.
I no look like okay.
I
I
gotta think about number 5.
Kung
man. I
Fu
don't know.
movies ain't
Number
sports
5.
movies. That's not even a Kung Fu
But
movie.
that's-
That's just a
that's
karate
that's
movie.
definitely a sport.
It ain't a
just a
sports movie though,
Kung
man.
Fu is a sport.
That's not a sports
Kung Fu,
movie.
no. Kung Fu
Kung
movies
Fu
are
is a
different.
sport.
Kung Fu movies are
Kung
totally
Fu has
different.
become
So
a sport.
boxing, what is boxing?
What about bowling?
It is a sport. Boxing movies
Bowling.
just count. Boxing movies count.
I got into an
Karate
argument with a
count.
girl
I
in
don't
college
know,
because
man.
they got a bowling team and she had a full
bowling's a
ride.
sport.
And I was like, well, that's
I
kind
guess
of
so.
like
I
a
guess
billiard.
Bowling's a sport.
I can't argue
And
against
10 pin was the shit.
Exactly.
If boxing is a sport, then we gotta have karate movies as a
10 pins.
sport.
Yeah.
But okay, but no. See, what karate movie is like a boxing movie though? Karate movies are usually just walk.
Karate Kid.
That throw a whole loop in my shit, man.
Karate Kid, he did do a karate tournament though.
Hey, that throw a whole loop in my shit though, because number 5 got to be Bloodsport then, man.
Bloodsport, no, but see, Bloodsport wasn't like boxing. That was just blood sport.
But that's kickboxing, man.
That wasn't even kickboxing. That was
That's
just
a sport.
fighting. That wasn't even kickboxing. It was just fighting.
kickboxing.
It was an illegal fighting tournament.
I know, but somebody had to win, man. It was a sport.
I guess.
If I'm putting any karate movies in, I got to.
You got Moneyball.
Okay.
The nigga Bolo.
What's
I got to
your
put
top
Bolo
five,
in there if
I
that's the
don't,
case.
I don't
man.
know. I don't really got no top 5.
You don't got a top 5. He had all week to think about this top 5.
This nigga was like, I'll sleep. Man.
Sports movies.
You ain't got a top 5.
Jerry Maguire.
Oh, Jerry
See,
Maguire was
yeah,
good.
Jerry Maguire.
was good. And it was 2-story-ish.
Rocky. That's what I was doing. Any Given Sunday.
Fuck Rocky.
The Longest Yard.
Rocky was good though. Rocky was the shit. First 2 Rockies was the shit.
First 2.
Longest Yard is a sport movie. No, my favorite.
Longest Yard was funny.
Remember the Titans and
That shit was dope.
what's the other one?
I'm getting disrespected on my list, man.
Yeah.
I don't like this, man. I don't like none of that.
Oh shit.
You got it? Are you done?
I'm done. That's about
Okay.
it.
What
I don't know if I got 5, but I know.
That's what I'm saying. 5 sports movies.
5.
I could have done it if y'all would have told
If
me.
I got to
ahead of
choose
time.
number 5,
Like,
man, it's hard, man.
Okay, look, I got Friday Night Lights.
Oh,
That's
a
what
good
I was
one.
looking for.
That's a
Friday
good one,
Night
though.
Lights.
I wouldn't put that in my top 5.
Booby?
That's a good one, though.
That's a-
what?
That was a good one. That was a good
That's
one.
top
Booby,
5.
That's a good one.
Almost cried.
The
I
Blind
mean, I
Side.
think I did.
The Blind
cry.
Side
Shit,
was
man.
deep.
Blind Side.
Blind Side was
was
dope,
deep.
man.
I'm
Blind
rocking
Side
with
was
that.
dope.
Remember the Titans?
But see, I didn't even know we was doing.
Oh, Coach
I don't wanna say
Carter.
it on camera, but
Coach Carter,
goddamn.
was that Coach
I didn't know we was doing top 5 movies.
We told you, yeah, we told you.
You thought you was doing
Top
PS?
5. Yeah, that's us.
And what else?
See,
I wanna-
man.
You was that Remember the Titans?
Yeah, remember the Titans.
That was your third one.
Let's see.
Blind Side was that shit, nigga.
Oh,
Blind Side was
was
the
deep.
shit, man.
I like the Triumph movies, you know. So, nah, I ain't gonna.
What
say
you like, Rudy?
Nah, I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah, Rudy was crazy.
What's the movie with Samuel L. Jackson? He was the coach.
Coach Carter?
Coach Carter.
Coach Carter?
You said Coach Carter. didn't
Coach
you?
Yeah, I ain't say
Carter?
Coach Carter.
I ain't seen the Shanties. I ain't seen the Shanties since then. What the fuck you been at,
I've
girl?
been on Instagram.
Yeah, she been
Shanti-
thotting. She
Shanti out
been
there
thotting on
flexing.
It was
Instagram.
mad 'cause
man.
niggas
She been
threw
looking
money at her.
bad. She been looking bad on Instagram.
Shanti out
man.
there flexing.
Her and her
flexing.
mama.
Yeah.
And let me see. I got one more. I liked all the Karate Kids and stuff like
I'm
that.
telling you.
And growing up, 3 Ninjas Kickback. But if we ain't gonna consider,
That's what I'm saying.
If we
But
ain't
Three
gonna-
Ninjas ain't in a
But that
sports
ain't,
movie.
that's
though.
what I'm saying.
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy. That's crazy, man.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
crazy.
That's a karate movie. That ain't a
Yeah.
sports movie.
Karate is a sport.
man.
But if they karate's a sport if they're doing
I
it
know
as
what
a
you wanna
sport in the
say.
movie.
No.
I know
Like
what you wanna say.
kickboxer.
I
Like
know what you wanna
kickboxer. You know what I'm
say.
talking about?
I know what you want to say.
Kickboxer 1, 2, and 3.
If you saying karate is a sport, then it's a
It's a sport movie.
If you saying karate is a sport,
If that's the
I
case,
can't argue
you
against
just,
it.
You
man.
the one that just said that Die Hard is a Christmas movie.
Well, that is.
It is a Christmas.
So if Die Hard a Christmas movie, then Karate Kid is a
So
sports
you
that's
mean trying to tell me
crazy,
that
right?
Into the 36 Chambers is a sports movie?
I didn't know what that is.
That's Chinese. That's a motherfucking Wu-Tang shit,
This
man.
nigga just pulled something off his.
So you trying to
That's
tell
that
me that?
Wu-Tang,
So
man.
you trying to tell me that Hero was a sports movie?
Yeah.
You trying to tell me that
What's
fucking Enter the Dragon
I
was a
can't
sports
argue
movie?
against it, man. This is an argument
what's
right
the
here.
one with all
No,
the
those
little
are not
kids?
sports movies.
What's the
Stop.
ones with all the little kids in the
Stop.
baseball diamond?
Stop.
All the little kids in the baseball field.
Sandlot.
Hardball.
Sandlot,
Sandlot's a
hardball.
sports
Hardball.
movie.
Yeah, Hardball one.
Listen,
That was
let
my
me-
last
those
one.
are
I'm gonna
sports
say that.
movies.
Let me,
Hardball
those
is
are
dope,
sports movies, yes, because they're playing sports.
This is funny.
Karate Kid, they're playing sports.
I'll give you Karate Kid.
So hold up, this is a question.
But
then.
just because
do y'all
it's-
consider wrestling a sport?
Wrestling is a sport.
Mm.
I mean, because look, I mean,
I don't consider wrestling a sport at
How
all
come not?
because it's acting.
It's fake. It's acting.
acting.
no, I'm
Wrestling,
talking about.
he
He's talking about real
WWE.
wrestling. He's talking
Oh,
about wrestling.
You're talking about what's that movie?
Yeah, because
Fox.
I mean, karate and all that, it's all a practice.
That's
you know what
a
I mean?
sport.
So we got to consider like you get scholarships for wrestling
Yeah.
and college.
No, that kind of wrestling. Yeah, that's a sport.
So I'm saying though, karate is still a practice.
Karate.
If in the movie they're doing karate sports, you know what I'm saying? They're going to tournaments
They're
and it's a
doing
team. And
karate.
they're
They're
getting
doing
trophies.
karate.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
the karate
They're doing
kid.
karate.
Right. That's cool. I
They doing
don't want
karate,
to just
though.
hear motherfucking.
Three Ninjas
I don't want to hear
what you're saying
goddamn
to a certain
Ninjas is a
extent.
sports
Chinese
movie,
Connection was a sports movie.
The Three
I know
Ninjas
what
is
I'm-
a sports
Three
movie.
Ninjas ain't
man.
a sports
Three Ninjas is a sports
But I see what you're
movie.
saying. If you're doing sports in a movie, it's a sports movie.
Yeah. But okay, my
Hey, by
top
letter of
What's
five.
your
law.
top five?
Letter
My
of the
top
law.
5. One is He Got Game.
He got game.
He got
Got Game.
game.
That's
That's
up
my
there.
shit.
That's up there. That's
Okay.
one of the dopest.
Okay.
Love and
Num-
basketball.
No, and I got reasons
dope.
for
Honorable mentions.
for shit too.
See, I'm saying if I'd have
Okay.
knew this Tuesday,
he got game just
You know what I'm
because
saying?
that was just like that was when
Above the
I was
rim.
in the
Oh, man, I could have had my
90s.
top five.
You know what I'm saying? That high school phenom
I
shit
done had
was
my
really
top
popping.
five, yeah.
You know what I mean? The high school
Yeah.
phenom shit was really popping,
90s.
and so for them to have that with the movie was the shit. It was the shit. Remember when his homeboy picked him up and was telling him about all the shit that can go wrong in the hood?
What's your top
And the
five?
pussy. Oh man. Number 2.
He Got Game was dope. Though.
You
Number
got game
2
was dope.
was Any Given Sunday.
Any Given Sunday was classic.
Because it was extra as a motherfucker. And I was like, oh, man.
And it was that fight scene was halfway real.
And
Yeah.
because I did, of course, I like to read Easter eggs and do backdrops on movies. A lot of those stories they got from were real stories. Like the dude losing his eye on the field, that shit happened.
And what was the name of
I
that
ripped on
movie
the
again?
field, nigga. I'm like,
Any
what
Given
the
Sunday?
fuck?
And give us Sunday. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that shit
happened.
crazy. See, remember our boy got his finger ripped off.
Number 3 is Hoosiers, man. Hoosiers, y'all remember watching Hoosiers in
Oh,
school?
no.
Jimmy
Hoosiers.
fucking Chipwood.
That's old as hell.
Jimmy Chipwood. And we
That's
gonna
just like
also,
saying Rudy.
We gonna also build a.
Basically.
We
This
also
guy.
are gonna build a fictional movie starting 5 one of these days. But Jimmy Chipwood would definitely be in my starting 5 because he didn't miss. I'm trying to tell you, watch the movie. The nigga never missed one jumper.
Okay, the best sports movie ever. Space Jam.
Space Jam? No.
Hey.
No.
What you talking about?
How not?
No, it
Space
wasn't
Jam.
the best sports movie.
How
Got
come?
the
ever.
numbers. Got the numbers
The
to support it,
numbers.
man. That nigga
Man.
got numbers.
The numbers. And it's still
So what you got,
classical.
three?
My number
to this
4,
day.
yeah. My number 4. No, fuck that. I hate Notre Dame. I don't fuck with Rudy.
Oh, did you hear that, Nigel?
Yeah, man, Notre Dame. Man, I want to say because The Natural was a real good movie. I don't know if you ever seen
I don't think I
The
seen that.
Natural.
No.
Robert Redford hitting the home runs
This nigga.
into the motherfucking lights and
Said
shit
Beans
just
top
exploding.
5 trash.
Yeah, man. I told you that's
Above
hating
the
on my
Rim
shit,
is
man.
definitely my number 4 though.
Who?
Above the Rim. Yeah.
That's Justin Sims always hating, man.
Above the Rim was the shit.
ass nigga.
Yeah.
And I want to know who the fuck the nigga was in the summer league on Above the Rim with the flat top and the purple jersey. The nigga was killing, throwing crazy oops between the legs and shit. I was
Above the
trying to
Rim
do
might
it.
be my number 5, man.
That's my number
Man,
4.
and then what you talk about? What's the movie with
And
with
then
Wesley
one of-
Snipes?
White Man Can't Jump.
White Man Can't Jump.
Nah,
That was
cool.
the shit. That was
It was
They
cool,
got the
but-
numbers.
Y'all know what
That
I
was a
was
good
I
movie.
was thinking about?
But
I
my
got
number
the
5, my number 5 is Ali.
Ali?
Yeah,
Ali.
it's my
Ali
number
was
5.
dope. Ali was dope.
That's my number 5.
Did you already go, Mark?
Yeah, I already went.
No, I got one more that I like a lot. Replacements.
The
That
replacements.
was
Yeah,
dope.
that-
That was
The
a dope
replacements
one. That was a good one.
was based off of a real setting.
life. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I
Not
like with that.
Strikes.
off a real setting.
Yeah.
Football strikes. The reason why Remember the Titans lost some luster with me is because if you go look at how the movie really was, I mean how shit really was back then, like they Gary what's his name? Gary Bordier, whatever, the guy who got hit in the
white
car
boy
wreck and
with the
shit.
car.
Yeah. That shit happened at the end of the season. He actually played the championship game.
Man, get out of here. This
Yeah.
movie was dope as hell. He tried to
I'm
come up with
just saying.
factual
Ain't he?
stuff.
But once you
the movie is dope.
it's cool if I would have never knew this shit. But once
The
you
movie
knew
dope.
all this shit, you're
It
like,
was for sentimental value.
so
Yeah.
so then when
Yeah,
you
it
get
made
to
it
watch
even
the movie,
stronger for that
so then when
championship
you get to
game,
watch
man.
the movie now and you know all this shit in the back of the head, I hate cheesiness.
Did they
Yeah.
win or did they lose?
It's,
So,
it's all a money.
they won.
It's all a money
Yeah.
move. Though,
And they
you
were
know what I
actually
mean?
they really danced because they were actually called the Dancing Titans. You know what I'm saying? They really did some shit like that.
Ain't that
It was some more shit that was going on with Coach Boone. Oh, and two, how the movie they had that meeting and Gary kicked the one dude off the team for being racist. Remember that? It's not true. It was like 12 people got kicked off the team. Yeah. Yeah.
on, man.
Disney ain't gonna
Movies
throw
are
that in
dope,
there.
man.
Disney ain't gonna throw it in there like, no,
Movies
everybody
dope,
was
man.
racist as fuck. No, it was just this one guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Of
they-
course,
Everybody
man.
was.
You
That's
better be
why
happy
it's
they said
based-
one of them
exactly.
was racist.
And then
Based.
guess what? Guess what though? If I'm not mistaken, I think Coach Boone got fired the next year or a year later.
He
Yeah,
got
he
fired.
did.
He got fired in the movie because I mean,
No,
no,
not the
Nah.
movie.
no, the other coach. No, I'm tripping.
Yeah, but so you know.
But you coming up with
Shout
the
out
facts.
to the
movie
young
was
Hannah
dope.
Perry, Panettiere, whatever. She was.
Yeah,
in
she
that
was
movie.
young.
Yeah, she was young.
Too young.
Yeah.
That boy,
But
Adrian.
let me see. And it was something else. What other? It was another movie that y'all said a sports movie, and I know. Oh, The Blind Side. You know, Michael Orr didn't even like that movie.
He didn't.
No, because how they portrayed it. Like, for one, he said he was already a dope ass football player before he even met them people.
Yeah,
he was already nice on the field.
Nobody took that from him.
I don't think. Listen,
they took that from him.
That was some of the basis
They
of
make
the
it look
movie.
like that,
In the
man.
movie, they make it seem like that. This
They
white
make it
family
look like that.
taught him how to play football.
But he probably was okay. He probably didn't know.
No, he said he was dope.
He probably
He just wasn't going to
talent-wise.
school. He just wasn't
didn't know
making
how
good
to
grades.
He didn't know because when you're in football, it's
But
certain
you gotta-
techniques and everything
No,
you got to
you have-
learn.
He from Mississippi, bro.
You trying to do
Everybody
too much
was playing
factual,
football.
man. It's a movie,
you
man.
have
It's a
to-
movie.
You know what I'm saying?
You
This
have
man
to
said
twist
in
it up to
Avengers,
get the-
You don't got
didn't
to.
really
You
know
don't
that
got
Captain
to.
America.
Captain America is never
don't get to.
fought
We just
man,
do it.
man.
Okay, paid in
This
full.
nigga, man.
The dude Ace, he ain't like the whatever his real name was.
Ace Boogie.
Yeah, he didn't like the movie.
Paid for
He
that.
did.
He didn't like the movie how it was
didn't.
portrayed either. Most people don't like the movie if it's based off a true story.
But that actually,
Because
Okay,
it's all
hold on,
big
look.
flips
but
and
Peyton
twists.
Full was kind of like legit though.
So
But then he
paid
said
full
he
dope,
didn't like it.
right?
He said
But Peyton
some-
Full was kind of legit.
How's
But
it
paid
legit?
full dope, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But,
Azai said he didn't get shot before that shit happened. He said he got shot well after that shit, or well before or
What
something.
you mean?
Ace.
What you mean he got shot? What you mean?
When he got shot, when they robbed him, he said he did that shit. That wouldn't have got him out the game. That ain't, you know what I'm saying? He was already out the game or something. Either he was still in it or something. The movie wasn't lined up. Like you said, Remember the Titans. The shit wasn't lined up. You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't factual.
Yeah, it wasn't all the way factual.
That's why it's based.
But it's still a dope ass movie.
It was, but
Still
I
dope.
mean, if that's the only thing, then that's, I mean,
Yeah.
if it would have just been like one thing on The Blind Side, I'd be like, okay, that's cool.
Still
And not to forget that the mama on the movie years later got called out by the two black kids in the McDonald's because she made the post about how she had to help them out and give them some money and shit. And then they had to repost like, nah, bitch, what the fuck is you talking about? We bought food and you just said hi to us. What the fuck is you talking about? Y'all remember that shit happening?
Yeah, no,
Google
I
it.
remember that shit.
Google it.
I remember that. That was
Just
under the
saying.
radar.
Google it.
Under the radar.
Google it.
That boy be
Google it.
He be on it,
deep.
man. He be on it, man.
That boy get deep.
Better be factual.
Like in The Blind Side, Michael Orr was talking about how they made it seem like he didn't know his brothers and shit and shit like that. He's like, no, man, I knew, like,
He knew everybody.
Yeah, I just
They
we
gotta
just-
make the
So
movie.
what we gonna get on
that's
this?
what he didn't like, though.
What's up with this gang extortions and shit, man?
Oh, is that
Oh.
Cardi B shit?
Oh, I
Or
didn't know we was
something
going. We should have talked about that first before we jumped into these sports.
I mean, that's
Jump
what
to the sports
you jumped
movie.
into it.
Man.
Well, we can still do
How
that.
come
Though.
we can't talk about it, man?
We can talk about what we're gonna get on top. What, LeBron?
Oh, LeBron James, y'all. LeBron James production team is remaking House Party. And then Kyrie Irving
That's
got
gonna
the
be
Uncle
weak.
Drew
Got the
movie
Uncle
coming
Drew
out.
movie just-
So now LeBron and Kyrie are beefing in the multiplex.
Yeah.
But
They
Uncle,
get beef
Uncle
in
Drew,
this.
Uncle Drew ain't gonna be a movie though.
Man, this is great. This all about
It is.
black entrepreneurship.
It is.
Period.
Yeah.
Not just based,
It is.
not just basing your talents off of one thing,
Right.
because it's basing off what you can monetize off of.
I thought
You
LeBron
find
should
one
have been
field-
made a TV show or a movie off the LeBrons. Remember that shit?
Yeah, that was
LeBron?
dope.
Let the man
That
drop
was
his
hilarious.
clues.
No,
What you
no, I'm
saying?
just saying, like you got one field that you good in. You find one field and capitalize in it, and you branch off into other fields. That's how you become a millionaire, man. You know, like they say, you got 7 streams of income. You know what I mean? Like do that and make it happen.
He said
baby.
he trying to
I'm
be
so
a
proud of
billionaire.
him.
Some real shit, man.
Man,
He said he trying to be the
that's
first
dope right
billionaire
there.
player.
Oh yeah, man, that's dope.
Why he playing?
And he say he the greatest, so he better be.
He got
He
the- he
better-
can do it.
better-
How y'all think them Cavs looking right now?
Looking happy.
That new,
They looking
that
happy.
new look at them
That's
Cavs.
what matters.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
They look like hey, Jordan
They ain't
Clarkson.
everybody out there skipping. They hey, God, this is fun.
Jordan
But
Clarkson is
who didn't?
dope.
Besides Kyrie, who didn't want to play with LeBron?
Yeah.
There's a list of niggas
That's
who
what I
wanted
mean-
to play with him.
Exactly.
It's a bunch of people that like playing with LeBron.
That I wouldn't mind. Come
Motherfuckers
on,
is
let's
probably
go.
looking like Kyrie, like, man, for real though, you ain't wanna.
Jordan
Even
Clarkson
Dame
dope,
Lillard.
man.
Dame
And so-
Lillard was like, "What you tripping? Who wouldn't want to play?"
You know
with
what
LeBron?
probably happened with the it's like, okay, so we all come in together and I'm the superstar, but you play the same position as me. You know what I mean? You probably be like, oh man, you probably try to chase my fame or try to chase my talent, but you probably never can mimic me or do what I can do. So it becomes envy. Not saying they was envious of him or whatever, but y'all ain't gonna give it y'all all
I know
the
what you
time.
mean.
These young boys come in, they like, oh, we get to play with LeBron. We get to chase after LeBron. Let's
Because they already know what
yeah.
playing with LeBron means.
Yeah, they
happy about that shit.
Yeah,
they about to
that
make
means
it
go to the
happen.
chip. I'm going
Yeah.
to the chip.
Yeah. So
Shit.
That's what I'm saying. Kyrie, what was his record before LeBron? 17 wins.
That don't matter.
And
It
now,
does matter.
And now the Celtics ain't looking
took
too
you
beefy.
to that.
They
had a couple bad games.
Kyrie.
They need
Gordon Hayward.
Kyrie showing out.
Kyrie a dog.
They've been like 9-9 or some shit.
But Kyrie is no
couple
LeBron.
bad games.
True, but I mean,
he's no LeBron.
He's showing out.
Kyrie is no
LeBron.
James
Kyrie
Harden.
He gonna be
Kyrie,
Kyrie is no Steph Curry.
Kyrie is dope though.
Is Kyrie better
saying.
than James Harden?
No.
I mean,
He ain't.
Is he better than Steph Curry? No.
I think he's better than Steph Curry.
No, he's not. He can't will a team to a win, as you see, like
But
Steph Curry
nowadays,
did.
it's
I
a
think he
little
better
bit
than Steph.
easier because people play
Steph got a nice
similar style.
Before Steph had all them people,
What happened?
Steph was the man.
Who got the game winning
winning
shot? Who got the game winning shot? Game 7.
Kyrie, you think they play
When?
similar?
Who?
The ring.
Steph and Kyrie?
What,
The
before
only
that?
ring
I
LeBron
thought
got
you
in
said,
Cleveland.
Oh,
James
I mean,
Harden.
but that don't matter. Who got him
James
there?
Harden.
No matter who got him there, who got him it? Who got the ring?
He's an NBA player. He
Who
better get the ring.
solidified that ring?
He wanted the ring too.
Kyrie,
So he
Robert
better
Horry
get it.
style.
Kyrie's
nigga.
proven
Robert
he
Horry,
can be a
nigga.
point guard, but
He better get it.
He's a
Let's
real good
get to the
too.
list. Man.
I get us there. He better get it.
Where the
Let's
list
talk about
at, man?
LeVar Ball first, though.
Okay.
Your man LeVar, the
Talking about
daddy
Trippy-
of the year.
Trippy stick.
The daddy of the year.
Hey man, y'all better leave LeVar alone.
Man,
I love
so
it,
if
man.
y'all don't know what's going on,
I
with
love it when he
LeVar
do the
Ball,
good shit.
And I love when he do the
what
good
do you
shit.
classify as bad shit for him?
I bet you they do.
When he's
keep
sitting
going,
here
keep
talking
going.
about that, unless the Lakers sign LiAngelo and LaMelo, Lonzo ain't playing next year. So now he's dictating.
This is bad.
He's using his one son, who's great,
This is
then
bad.
did his thing, then put in the work that he had to put in because he's the only one that can play them fucking games.
And all y'all
Okay,
and y'all
he
going
did what
off
he
of
had to
somebody
do.
that's
So
just
now,
talking.
his daddy is using him to pigeonhole a fucking organization that's gonna be
He's just
around
talking.
way longer.
Like
Why
Lonzo,
is he
Talking
like
even
is bad.
Lonzo said, he
Talking
talk,
is bad.
I play.
Why is he
He
Talking
been
is
doing
bad
that.
sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes.
No, I mean
Sometimes
it
it's
is,
too
but
much
it ain't.
talking.
It's all on what his son.
It's all on
Honestly,
Lonzo.
Whenever
Hey.
it come down to it, like, hey, if I want to sign to them, dad, hey, he might crush his dad's feelings.
Hey.
Like, bro, like
you gonna have to
you
do that.
control,
You need to do that.
you controlled us for this long. Like, hey, look, I feel you.
That's
Thank
some
you
real
for
shit right
everything
there.
you do.
Lakers gonna fuck around and trade his ass.
Yeah,
Man,
I mean,
you
that's what's
better
gonna
do it
happen.
before-
That's-
yeah,
that's
you better
what's
do it
gonna
before that
happen.
happens.
Trade him.
The way
And
it
then-
seemed, it don't
and
even
then
seem.
what's
It
fucking
seemed like
is-
Lonzo is the rebellious
Listen,
child. Though, for
no,
real, you ask me.
Lonzo don't be saying shit. Lonzo
He don't
the
say
quiet
shit.
one.
Exactly.
LaMelo is the
LaMelo.
one.
It's
He
not-
the
it's
issue.
not-
LaMelo the one.
So no,
Hold on,
LaMelo
I don't
listen
know-
to his
I don't
daddy.
know.
LaMelo
LaMelo like
LaMelo
his
the
daddy.
one that be tripping.
What's the name? One that played for the Lakers. What's the name?
Lonzo.
Lonzo. I don't think he the rebel. I mean,
Yeah.
he, not
Yeah.
the rebellious.
Not the
one, as far-
rebellious, but he ain't just gonna do
He
everything.
ain't gonna be.
his daddy
He ain't
say.
gonna be in backward for his dad because he the
Yeah.
oldest. The oldest. Okay, so say like brother, big brother, little brother relationship. Most of the time, if you the closest brother to the oldest brother, you not gonna listen to him. The other two brothers probably listen to him, but this
the
brother
middle.
not
That's
gonna
what I
listen to him.
was
The
saying.
middle one listen to him.
Yeah,
And LiAngelo.
but
No, LaMelo don't. LiAngelo do though.
LiAngelo do too. And
I think
LaMelo.
it was a
LaMelo
bad. I
don't.
think it was a
LaMelo the
bad
bad
move
one.
for him. Period. To take his son out of what was it,
College.
UCLA? Because
Yeah.
I mean, he would have gained everything back
Ain't like
that
yo,
he lost.
he acting like his son just like they.
For them to go overseas.
He acted like they lied about some sexual allegations or some shit and tried to railroad his son. No, your son was stealing in China.
Hey, maybe
And
he's
it
making
happens.
bad
It's
decisions.
a kid.
Make
It's
it
a
a
kid.
kid.
It's a kid move.
Okay, no, listen. He's a kid. He making bad decisions. That's why it's in UCLA's rights to say you can't play these games.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's cool.
But he should.
But for the daddy to be like, oh no, fuck that. I'm taking him out of school then.
that was a
Like,
stupid
what?
move on him.
What example is you setting?
Yeah, that's
Exactly,
bad.
because two kids. I mean, I ain't
I
saying
can argue
college.
that
I ain't
point.
saying college is the best thing, but if
I can argue that point.
if the route you want them to go is to all be in the NBA,
College is the best way.
the best way to
it
go.
is. It
Hey,
but
and
it
guess
ain't.
what?
He wants
Guess
them,
what's gonna be around way longer than your son?
He wants-
UCLA
College.
basketball.
He want them to make money now.
They
If
don't
he want
need
them-
you,
If
G.
he want them to make money now, then take him out of college, sign that big baller brand contract. You can't go to college, get your money. Charge
That's if
$200
that big
for
baller shit
autograph.
even happens.
It's happening.
It's happening. They doing it. It's just if
happening.
it's successful.
That's what I'm
if
saying.
it can stay afloat. If it can
It
sustain
is. He
itself.
oversees
Dude,
and everything.
what in
Come
his
on, man.
what in
This
his
is Lithuania,
business?
don't matter.
Ain't nobody
No,
worried about what you.
What in
United
his
States
business life
saying.
has told you that he's a good business person?
It's easy to
It's
be
not about
overseas
that. It's
nowadays.
not.
So.
You know what the CEO is? The CEO is not the person.
What
that,
you mean? Because that big baller brand is one of the worst businesses in America. That shit is
If
horrible.
it's by Triple B standard, by
Dude,
better business,
exactly.
they got a lot of
and
complaints.
that's because you got a lot of haters
No,
already
no,
off
it ain't
top.
got a lot of haters,
It ain't even the haters. Motherfuckers.
Yes,
He got a lot of haters.
is.
He got a lot of haters.
He got a
Bro,
lot of
bro.
haters off top.
He got a
So
lot,
as soon
bro.
as you get a bad review,
Bro,
they instantly
the
finna call
Amy
in.
Schumer
10 times worse than they do in
Amy
somebody else.
Schumer.
Amy Schumer aspect. You know what I'm saying?
Listen,
Not only was it not good, but it got
I've already,
haters, too.
you know, I'm a shoe-doo. You know I'm a shoe-doo.
500 for a
okay,
shoe,
for
man.
one,
Hey,
I was already even.
I ain't
Okay,
getting it on time.
wait,
They
I'm
instantly
about to explain to you. For one, 500 for a shoe that anyone can tell you is not worth. It's not a $500 shoe.
Is they buying it?
That's okay.
Exactly.
So even
So
Shannon
it's worth
Sharp,
what they pay
even
for.
Shannon Sharp,
True.
Did Shannon Sharp buy it?
wait,
did
even
buy
Shannon
it.
Sharp, who
That's
supports
hypocrite.
them,
You're a hypocrite.
who supports them,
You're a
says that not only did he get his shoes 5 months later, had to pay an extra $100, they sent him the wrong size. Nigga,
Customer
5
service.
months later, and I gotta
I
pay
mean, it
an
looked bad
extra
for black
$100.
business, but hey, it don't matter.
That's
Because
just one story.
I understand.
He doing it to
understand.
everybody.
Hey, did he get a refund?
it looked bad for that.
There was no
Did he get his
It
money
looked bad
back?
for BBD.
No, he didn't get no money back.
So
He had
guess
to
what?
pay an extra
Big
Big
Baller
$100.
Brand still got
He had to
their
pay
money.
an extra $100.
He paid it.
Big
You know what
Baller
I'm
Brand
saying?
still got their money.
He paid it, though.
He paid it.
Okay, but y'all talking about he getting paid. I'm saying, is he doing good business? Is he a good business person? Is a good business?
You don't
No,
know
no,
yet
no,
because that
look,
could have
though,
been.
he-
That's
it could've been
one.
a-
That's
it
one
could've been a
legit.
lot of
He just
reasons.
started
That's
though.
one legit
He just
complaint.
started to. It's gonna be
Google, Google,
One legit complaint.
He just started, man.
I got my ZO2s. Google the videos of them. Just Google the video. I was watching videos all day of people giving shoe motherfuckers that support. One dude got 2 different shoes. Sent him a 13 and a 10.
That's crazy.
And he ordered a size 8.
That's crazy.
And he ordered a size 8.
Fake news.
Come on,
Fake
I was
news.
gonna say,
how many of
Fake
that is
news.
Come on now,
true?
man.
Fake news.
Oh, see, look, I was just
Fake news.
You don't know.
Fake news.
He could have ordered 2
If he
pairs and
doing
was like,
it-
I'm gonna get online.
Yeah,
and
yeah. Fake
If
news.
he don't
Yeah,
know,
there you go,
listen,
right there, yeah.
If he doing it to
It's
Shannon
like, oh, I'm
Sharp,
gonna get this 12
if
right
he
here,
doing
this
it to
10 right
Shannon
here.
Sharp,
Yeah,
he doing it to Joe
Oh,
Blow.
everybody else talking about they got bad reviews. Let me put it up there. Get me some
Man.
views.
Hey,
Some
in the
followers.
year of the Trump, you can't say shit about it, man.
Now it's fake
can't
news
say
because
shit
Trump.
about
Man,
it, man.
fuck that shit.
I'm just talking about the fact
That
that he
shit's
tried to
real
get his
news.
bread,
Man,
let
look
him get his bread.
up
man.
Big Baller Brand's
And the shoes falling
Network.
apart. And the
They
shoes
making
falling
money.
apart. And the shoes falling apart.
they make them.
I mean, I knew the shoes wasn't
that's
worth.
horrible.
I
You know
knew the
what I
shoes
mean?
wasn't worth
At least,
500. I know
at least
that.
when we get our J's, they stay together.
Yeah, they take a
net
beating.
worth.
They take
Hey.
a beating.
Yeah,
Well, let's get into these top 5 power forwards. Oh shit.
Big ball.
Oh
Okay.
shit. These top 5
Okay,
power
so
forwards.
yeah, how we gonna do this? What we gonna do with this?
Ooh shit.
Top 5 power forwards of all time.
Bring them power forwards. Look at them power forwards up there. Because you know who I'm going with first.
Top.
By the
5.
way,
course.
before we do
Who
this,
everybody going with
before
first?
we do
Top
this,
5
let me tell
power
a
forwards of all
quick
time.
little story.
Black History facts.
Orlando signs Grant Hill, right? They also get Tracy McGrady. The third piece they were trying to get was Tim Duncan. They're at a dinner. This is confirmed by Grant Hill because Grant Hill says he's at the dinner. They said that somebody in Tim Duncan's entourage, they wasn't trying to say who, goes up to Doc Rivers, who was then coach of the Orlando Magic. Now they're at a dinner. They're courting Tim Duncan. Wanted somebody in Tim Duncan's entourage asked Doc Rivers, hey, can family members fly on the team plane? Doc Rivers snapped on them, said, hell no. And they said the mood changed. Tim Duncan went home, re-signed with the Spurs. Paul Pierce, at this same little discussion, talked about how when Doc Rivers got to Boston, he said everybody can fly on the plane. Like he wasn't fucking up no more. You feel what I'm
He said he
saying?
learned from that.
The Magic could have had fucking Tim Duncan if Doc Rivers just would have let the family fly on the plane.
Yeah.
Ain't that crazy? It would have been Grant Hill, who was still injured, so he wouldn't have really been playing, but it would have been Tracy McGrady and Tim Duncan.
That was
I
ring.
gotta see it mesh.
Maybe
I gotta see it mesh.
Bro.
I want to see that work.
Bro.
Anything
I wanna
with
see
Tim
that
Duncan
work.
gonna work.
Yeah,
I don't know
anything
about
with
that.
Tim
Anything
Duncan.
can Tim-
And
I
you
don't
know
know
Tim
about
Duncan closer
Big
to the Virgin
fundamental.
Islands.
I don't know about
You know
that.
he closer to the Virgin
I
Islands.
don't know about that,
So he
but
would have wanted to be there.
Anyways,
I can't
But
wait
that's
to
just
hear.
a little- that's
I
just
can't
a
wait
little-
to hear this nigga.
just a
talk
little
about-
story.
He gonna have Larry Nance Jr.
That's just a little story.
and that nigga dope, man. You better cut it out, man.
Larry Nance?
He ain't
Larry
top
Nance
5 all time, but he dope.
Larry Nance was
That
nice.
nigga
I'm talking about
Beans.
Junior, man.
Oh, Larry Nance Jr. Oh no,
Yeah, he nice.
my top 5 all
Beans.
time. I'm going with of course Tim Duncan
Have
first.
Larry
one.
Johnson of it.
Tim's number 1.
LJ dope.
I would put Kevin Garnett over Carmelo
Okay.
because I'm not that big of a fan of Carmelo. Carmelo had 2 fucking moves and played with a great point guard. So
He still was dope.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
LeBron.
let me see.
Who?
LeBron hit power forward.
No, it's small
Oh,
forward.
that's
Yeah, LeBron, small forward.
LeBron a 1 through 5.
Yeah, 1 through 5. Look, they got him. I
sure
put
got that nigga
McHale
there.
over Dirk. Well, McHale got the rings. You know what I'm saying? He got rings, and I haven't seen any. Bro, who got better big man moves than Kevin McHale?
I'm not saying that.
Who got better moves on the block than Kevin McHale? Nobody.
What are you talking about?
Who got better moves on the block than Kevin fucking McHale?
On the block?
On the block. You give that man that ball 15 feet away from that jumper, you about to get the business.
The Dream, really?
The Dream had the Dream shake. Kevin McHale
had all of that, man.
Kevin McHale had crazy moves. Look it up. Kevin McHale had crazy moves.
Kevin McHale was dope.
Kevin McHale was dope.
Come on now. The dopest moves off the block.
Dopest moves. He
was dope, bro.
He did. He had the dopest moves.
I don't know about the dopest. He wasn't better than Elijah Wan.
He was. He had better moves than Dream.
That's all I was saying.
Dream was just way more athletic.
Who you say, Tim? Kevin, you say who?
I'm going Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Kevin McHale. I put Barkley up there.
Trash.
And does Rodman make it just off of defense alone?
What's homie with the patch in his head? He had the patch.
Rashid.
It was a pure four, but he stretched up.
He only had he had a time frame too. You know what I mean? Yeah.
She definitely in my top 10 though.
They got Larry Nance up there. Larry Nance was deep.
Larry Nance, not Nance Jr.
Yeah. Nance Jr. dope too, man.
Man, look, I'll give it to Carmelo. I put him on my top 5 because you don't score all them buckets out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
So Carmelo, your number 5?
Yeah, I put him up there. But I'm trying to tell you, though,
really? That was better than the Dream? Cut it out.
Just saying, man. Boy had moves down there.
Come on now. The Dream was killing all this, man. Don't do this.
Dream was deep. Dream had the Dream.
He wasn't better than the Dream.
He wasn't better than the Dream.
No, he wasn't a better player than the Dream.
White boy,
he didn't have better moves on the
block. White boy at that point in time,
he had some good. Just like
he was
Larry
like Bird.
Just like Bird, he had some good ass moves for a white boy.
No, he just had better moves. Larry Bird was just all around dope.
Larry Bird was doper than I thought he was. But
yeah, Larry Bird was just all around.
You tripping on Kevin McHale?
Yeah, Kevin McHale was real dope.
He ain't got the best block moves, man.
I think
he ain't even better than Anthony Davis.
Okay,
I think Tim Duncan had better moves than Kevin McHale, but I think it goes Tim Duncan then Kevin McHale on the block.
You got Tim. Who you say 2? KG, Kevin McHale. Who you have 4? Barkley, and then Carmelo.
Yeah, I will put Barkley over Carmelo, even though Carmelo's up there. I mean, he second all time, third all time scoring.
Okay, you got your top?
Yeah,
5?
I got my top 5. I want, of course, I got Tim.
Okay, easy answer.
You know what I'm saying? That's easy. I got KGZ second. I got Dirk.
Okay, see, look.
You know what I'm saying? Then I got
Dirk was deep.
I got my boy Karl Malone because I fuck with Karl. He was dope.
Only reason I didn't have the jumping German was in there because
actually
both ends of the floor.
Actually, I'm gonna put Karl Malone above Dirk. I'm gonna put Karl third.
So
Dirk
you got
fourth.
Tim, KG, Karl,
Dirk, and who was my last man I just saw?
Bro, you saw them pump faces just getting boy.
Kevin McHale was dope.
I mean, I kind of got to put Rodman in there.
You gonna put Rodman 5?
See, that's what I was thinking, man.
I got to put Rodman top 5.
Just
without Rodman, the Bulls wouldn't have been doing a lot of things.
I mean, they still won 3 rings without him.
It was a bunch
without
of people.
Rodman, the Bulls wouldn't have did a lot of things.
But it was a bunch of people that didn't do a lot of things without Rodman. But Rodman was key.
Spurs,
Michael Jordan asked for Rodman. Michael Jordan said, "Go get Dennis Rodman."
Wouldn't have did nothing without Rodman. Pistons.
No, the Spurs won without Rodman.
Yeah, Spurs won without Rodman.
They had one with Tim Duncan and
they went until they got Timmy.
They went with Tim and what's his name?
David Robinson.
Tim and David Robinson.
David Robinson retired that next year. Once they got Tim Duncan, their life changed.
But Rodman, on the Pistons.
Shout out to the Boston Celtics for not drafting Tim Duncan.
Rodman was key on the Pistons though. The first 2 rings.
That's my 5.
You got Dennis Rodman on.
Yeah, I got Rodman top 5, man. I don't care what y'all say.
Okay.
No, I ain't mad at Rodman.
That boy averaged 15
you wanna go
boards
for me?
a game.
They act like they're waiting on my list.
Go ahead. I can't chime in on this. I'm a football player.
Okay, so you don't even get.
No, I watch it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know all history. You know what I mean? So I can't.
But see, that's my point though. You know what I'm saying? All you can do is go off of what you know.
Yeah.
So you can't go over here if you don't know what Kevin McHale been doing.
Yeah.
It's your top 5.
If you've seen a lot of Kevin McHale history,
they can't tell you what's wrong. Really,
you can't tell
really.
Chris
Webber
only tell be in your top 5.
How they feel about
it. See where it was deep.
See where was deep.
See Webb top 10, but he ain't
Sean Kemp.
Top 5.
So
Sean Kemp ain't even on that list.
That don't matter.
He is on
that
that
list.
He is on that list.
Where at the bottom?
No, he down there.
Way at the bottom where?
Right there. And I ain't
And they
even
even
seen
said he on
him.
Orlando Magic too, man.
They got Horace Grant
So-
on that list.
I forgot he played for the
Yeah, he
man
played for
Amari
them
Stoudemire.
shortly.
Come on now.
Shortly.
This squad.
Amari was dope.
for a little bit.
If you want, you give your, you know what I'm saying,
Carl Malone.
your
arguably.
personal top 5 big power forwards.
Nah, man, I ain't gonna chime in.
Yeah, fuck with it.
Who you got?
'Cause I wanna.
He ain't got
Oh,
no
we
top
got 5
5.
All
minutes
right,
left.
easy answer.
Tim.
Tim 1, you know what I'm saying? Can't go against that, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to put KG 2 off of pure talent. He ain't get no rings in Minnesota, but he was a killer.
He got rings.
He was dope, and he
that
got
one.
his ring when he went to
that
Boston.
one ring.
You know what I'm saying? But he was still dope in that, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? He was a defensive. When he won his ring, he was the defensive nigga.
He got
you know what I'm saying?
he got a MVP out there in Minnesota.
Yeah, just one. I mean, D Rose got MVP, so.
Hey,
Dirk,
Dirk, we hate on D Rose.
that's my nigga. Dirk number 3. Let me keep going. Dirk number 3. Dirk, man, I've
Dirk
seen
that
it.
nigga.
And that ring he got is by himself.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Don't get me wrong. They had role players.
Yeah, they had
That was by himself.
Yeah.
they had a lot of 3-point shooting on that squad.
Yeah, they had some role players. They had some shooters.
They had a lot of they had like 3 of the top 5 all time
If you-
3-point
if you
shooters
take-
on one team.
If you take Dirk losing against that Warriors team that won 8, if you take that off his record, you know what I'm saying? He pretty flawless. Like
He
don't
lost
get
a
me
lot
wrong.
of years of Tim Duncan too.
Right, but he ain't
He
get
didn't
to the
get there.
finals.
He
and
didn't
lose
get
many.
there to lose.
Yeah,
I ain't got a problem with
He
Dirk.
got that one loss with
my
the
only
Heat.
thing with Dirk was that he just didn't play.
Dirk, what,
both
1 and
ends.
1 in the finals? He got there twice.
1 and 2.
Yeah, he 1 and 1.
1 and
1
2.
and 1. He ain't got there that many times.
1 and 2. 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Yeah, he be 1
Dirk
and 2.
got there 3 times.
No, he be 1 and 2. He got there 2 times. He won 1. He's 1 out of 2.
Yeah. You've been one win,
He's
one
and
loss. That's what you meant.
He's not no 1
one
and
win,
2.
1 loss. That's what he meant. 1 out of
1
2.
and 1.
1 out of 2.
Fucking y'all tripping.
Yeah, because
Tim, KG, Dirk. Then I'm going Carl. Then I'm going Kevin McHale.
We don't even know who Bob
Don't know
Pettit is really.
Bob
I'm gonna have to go Pettit. I'm gonna have to go check him out.
And then I'm going Dennis Rodman.
Look, see, you got Rodman 6 though.
And then I'm going Chris Webber.
I'll say Chris.
yeah, Chris Webber over Charles Barkley.
Fuck yes. Who else, man?
He
Who
ain't
else
hating
that
on
list?
Charles
Let me see that-
Barkley.
let me-
And
let me
Charles
see that
Barkley look
list.
like he can be your uncle.
Just because
Man, hell no.
Just
Your
because
Uncle
Barkley,
Charles.
just because Barkley be on some coon
Cool
shit.
shit.
No, he just ain't, man. Come on, man.
Your Uncle Charles.
Nigga, I'm ready to put Blake Griffin over that nigga, man. Fuck ass.
Elvin Hayes was
Chris
the-
I
Bosh.
almost would have put Amari Stoudemire, Rasheed Wallace over that nigga, definitely.
She was a killer.
I don't know if he was better than Charles Barkley.
He
though.
wasn't better than Charles Barkley.
He ain't never had no Charles Barkley season.
Man.
He wasn't
didn't.
better than Charles Barkley.
Charles
didn't.
was an anomaly. That nigga was drunk all the games anyway, man. That matters.
That
man.
even make it that make it
matters.
worse,
No,
right?
it don't. Certain niggas, it's certain niggas. You ever watch Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
You know how there was like the Wade Boggs shit? And they try to drink all the beers and go hit the home runs?
Oh,
Certain
yeah.
niggas act up on liquor, man.
I
Certain
mean,
niggas
you
can
know.
perform on liquor, man.
You just a functional alcoholic.
I'm just saying, man. A major function, like hooping out his ass. when
Coming
he
out of
drunk.
St. Louis. I'm about to say for the St.
Oh
Louis
man,
Hawks.
we really should have picked up Bobby.
Bob Pettit.
Bob Pettit decent. He probably top 15.
That boy probably garbage as hell. He probably
Probably top
Bob
15.
Pettit was nice. Look at that.
That
That
basket
shit
was
right
in.
there. That shit translates to any time of the game. That right there.
He can make his
Right
basket.
there. That
Basic
shit.
moves.
Yeah,
That-
that shit.
the basic-
translates-
that was
shit
a dribble
translates-
drive. Yeah.
As a big man, that's all you need.
That shit
Yeah.
translates to any era. It don't that shit don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Back then they probably like, man, you see the way he just got moves around.
Barkley,
Nowadays he would just be like, that's what you need to be doing. That's how you do that.
Yeah, and that's
Bar-
like
Bar-
I said, big fundamental.
He got that quick jump.
Yeah.
That quick grab and shoot.
Barkley might crack top 10.
But
Might.
if you can put that ball in that hole, Schweiker, the boy had a J.
Oh, yeah, he had that 15,
He had
10
that
footer.
J.
Man, I ain't.
Oh, he get buckets nowadays.
Yeah.
And he get post game. Look at dimes. Look at Bob out there.
Yeah, it's no way. But it's no way you can sit here and be like Kevin McHale has better.
But look,
post
that
moves than
defense sucked
Jordan.
though too.
I think he did.
Really?
Look at Google top 10 NBA post moves of all time.
The dream is gonna be number one.
That
if you-
defense sucked.
The dream gonna have to be
Well,
number
it's a
one.
highlight, so you know there's no defense in highlights. Bro.
It's no defense back then either. Anyway, really.
There's no defense in highlights.
Some blocks and steals. That's about it.
Yeah.
And then the lockdowns.
Was they even recording blocks and steals back then?
Some people, yeah. Record
Uh,
the whole game. Man.
When
What
did
you
they?
talking about?
No, recording as in putting it down as stats.
Yeah.
Back then,
Yeah. They tell
I
you
don't
how many
think they
blocks
was.
No,
Bill Russell got.
Hey,
it wasn't no list.
I don't think they was recording it.
Top 10 post moves all time,
Tim Duncan,
or top
Boy,
10 top
Tim Duncan
10
top five.
players.
Mr.
with post
Fundamental,
He
man.
top 5, but he's so
He top
goofy.
5 what?
Post moves.
He's the best. Oh, okay,
No, he
top
ain't
5
the
post
best.
move.
Yeah,
Okay.
post
All
moves.
right.
He top 5. I mean, he's number one power forward.
Buckets.
Easy.
Man, they gonna say Tim Duncan is the top.
The
NBA
game's been about one thing and one thing only.
Man, what's up with the sports records though, man?
So what you say to KG up there, but I don't know. Early KG. But Dream all the way.
KG was up there, man. KG had crazy. I was telling you at the house, man. KG had crazy
Hakeem
post-game.
the Dream.
Hakeem number one.
Told you. It's
Who
easy.
number two?
Wilt
the Stilt. Oh man.
Kevin
McHale number 3.
I think Kevin McHale might have had
Shaq, boy.
Yeah, Shaq. People think Shaq was just
They
big.
got Kareem up there
big,
twice.
Though. He was big. That's why he's after Kevin McHale.
They said Kareem dope. He up there twice.
No, he only up there once. That was Wilt.
It's Kareem.
I don't think Wilt had better post game than Kareem.
He didn't.
Yeah,
they
he
said
didn't.
he did.
He didn't.
No,
What you
off
talking
of post moves.
Off of his size.
Off of his moves and shit.
He put up 100.
I mean, yeah. He just was overpowering, oversized anybody anyway. So
Yeah.
it ain't like it was a finesse game.
Right. I'm talking about as in moves.
But you
what I'm
don't know,
saying?
just like you was talking about last time, some people didn't have to use those moves, so you don't even know they got it.
Can be dope though, but yeah, nah.
But what's up with these sports records that'll never be broken, though, man?
Bring them up, real one for the one time, Kev.
We going over that?
Oh.
We probably only got like a couple of minutes left anyway.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, close them out with the sports records.
I think that one you were saying makes sense. Carl Ripken, I ain't getting.
Oh, no one is beating the Carl Ripken record.
Barry Bonds, that ain't getting beat.
I say Carl. Who's Carl Ripken?
Who the fuck is Carl?
Who's Carl? Carl?
Both of you niggas said Carl.
Carl?
Who the fuck
Kyle
is Carl?
Ripken.
Carl?
I was sitting there thinking of some other shit.
Oh, yes, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers losing the streak. Take it back to the creamsicles.
Terrible.
When they just wasn't trying to win shit.
I don't know. The Browns
26
almost.
games in a row.
The Browns could have beat that.
Bro,
That's
26
almost
games
2.
in a row.
They might.
The
they
Browns
might win
lost 16. They didn't win.
The Rams
Yeah,
lost. How
but
many Rams win?
that's like
The Rams, I think, won
that's
one.
almost like
No,
two
I'm talking about
seasons.
1 year. It was like when they like 13 in a row losing or something like
Something like that. They went.
What you mean the Browns didn't win a game?
You know the
Yeah,
Rams.
I
had
know.
like
0-16.
You know the Rams
Yeah,
had
but
a
that's
span where they had like a.
0-26.
It don't
3
matter.
and
If
30.
they'd kept losing, they could have been 0-26.
I know,
2
they-
years of losing, that's 0-26. That can happen.
Keep on going down.
That can happen.
Keep on
2
going
years
some
of
more.
losing. That's Owen.
That can happen.
Lance
30.
That's
Armstrong's
0-30 something.
Lance
That's
Armstrong's
So that's
7 consecutive Tour de France championships.
That's not.
I
good.
mean,
he
That's
was
not good.
you know, niggas was doping, so I don't
was
think it was
doping.
getting that. Cy Young,
Not getting broke.
511 wins. You know, got to give it up to Cy Young. I don't know how many black people he played against though.
That
But
one shit
whatever.
you was talking about, that back-to-back no hitters.
Oh yeah.
That's not happening.
Fuck that, because who gives a fuck about racehorses? Oh, my main man, Bob Gibson, Mr. Cardinal, with the ERA for a season of 1.12. Niggas ain't doing that shit no more.
In
Hey,
1968.
niggas ain't doing ain't doing that no more. I think somebody could maybe jump up on
Petty's race win.
the 56 game hit streak by Joe DiMaggio. Try to do that shit on a video game. Shit is fucking ridiculously hard.
It might happen.
That can happen.
56 hit.
Yeah.
Who? You know who's
It's like-
who the closest? I think
Was
one
it
of the
like
closest is Jimmy Rollins.
170 games? How many games in the season?
180 something.
180 games?
162.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and you know how
56
long that
games
record's
can
been there?
It don't matter.
I'm just saying, there's a
Since
lot of games in the season.
1941.
That record.
It's a lot of games in the season. You get somebody cracking
one
that
hit a
back.
game.
Man.
That's nothing. That's something. Sorry, don't make it seem like that, but that's nothing.
But that's
All right.
possible.
That
I'm
John
just saying,
Stockton. That record
this shit
could
ain't
be
been
broke.
done since 1941. So
John Stockton was a killer, but that,
That
could
might
be
happen.
broke.
I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know.
John Stockton's career assists.
That might happen. That might happen.
That can happen.
If we get a pure point guard in the league, one day,
I know. Rondo was going at it.
10 and a half assists a game.
yeah,
that,
we need
he-
another
he can do
Rondo
that.
who's a star. If a Rondo gets drafted as a
But
star,
you need to get somebody that is going to average 11 assists for their career.
yeah,
For
That's
their
possible.
career.
that's possible.
Lonzo Ball.
That's what I'm saying. That's why Carmelo got
But
a lot of them buckets,
it's gonna
bro.
take. It's gonna take a.
He was he played
Lonzo
with
Ball.
It's gonna
that
take
kind
a
of guy.
hit. It's gonna take a hit to your points.
Lonzo
That's all.
Ball.
Carl Ripken,
He
like
can
I
do
said,
it. He don't need to score.
Cal
He ain't gonna
Ripken Jr.'s
He's just a hater.
consecutive
You a hater.
game
Nah, he ain't
streak.
gonna do it.
That I don't think that's ever gonna be broke. Because
That nigga
baseball, for
average
one,
like
is a
six-
lot of games.
6 a game.
And nowadays, everybody ain't playing every day. You know what I'm saying? Niggas
No, yeah,
ain't
that
playing
ain't
every day
happening.
and shit. And then that means that he was playing every
What the fuck
double
that nigga
games.
play 2,000 some games consecutively?
It's,
Yeah,
it's rare.
He playing back to backs, night days.
It's rare for niggas to show up to work.
I'm
So this
telling
nigga
you.
going to work like that. So,
He said they ain't even come to spring training.
2,362 consecutive games.
yeah, no, nobody.
And
doing
a little story about Cal Ripken Jr. They said that after every game, you could catch him in the dugout I mean, in the locker room on the treadmill after every game.
And Cal Ripken was
Also,
probably
too-
the most popular.
Also, too, he never
white guy
batted with
to
the
black
same
people
stance because
in
he
baseball.
always after he would bat, he would go down and watch the
What you
videotape.
mean? Who else?
And he would think
Babe Ruth or
that he
somebody
could
like that?
swing
No.
different, so he could
We
always
went-
go out there
McGuire,
and
somebody famous.
But that's
switch it up.
greatness right there. That's
Yeah,
why
somebody
that
like that,
record
yeah.
up
I
there.
think
though,
Cal
you know what I
Ripken.
mean?
Sammy Sosa.
Cal
somebody
Cal
like that.
Ripken.
Somebody like
Cal
that.
Barry
Ripken, I'm talking
Bonds
white.
home run record.
Sammy Sosa.
What you mean?
I said Cal Ripken was the most.
Sammy Sosa had 3 straight years with 60 home runs.
Look, I said Cal
That's
Ripken,
crazy.
the most popular white baseball player to black people. No, that boy had a game and
He
everything.
up there. He top 5. Easy.
He up there.
Easy.
He the best to me. No,
He's easy top
popular.
five.
Popular.
Popular?
Yeah.
Popular.
Known
by black people. Baseball.
known by black people in baseball.
Cal Ripken.
Besides the shit that everybody been shoved in their face, like Babe Ruth and them.
Mark McGuire.
I'm like, not even Mark McGuire.
I'm gonna say Babe Ruth.
My main man Barry Bonds with the 73 home runs. Juicing.
that's not being
give
broke.
him some of that cream.
They
That's not
gave
being
it to
broke.
him.
Oh, shit.
They
That's
gave him
not
that
being
record. I thought
Yeah,
they took
can't
that
take
record.
No, they can't take that from him. They can't prove nothing. That's the whole thing. He can say it.
So he beat Mark McGuire's record, and I thought they took it from him.
Wayne Gretzky's single season points record.
How many did that boy have?
That's crazy.
192
Points in a
Points.
season.
per game throughout his career.
No,
No, 1.92. Sorry,
he got
points per game.
damn near
throughout his career.
2,000.
Almost 2 points.
I'm about to say he
Game.
almost got 2 points per game,
Yeah, Wayne Gretzky.
No, he
was the
did
man.
get 2 points per game.
basically.
Hey, Wayne Gretzky was the man. You said,
215 points.
yeah, and he couldn't fight.
I think I can beat that though in NHL. I put that joint on rookie. I'm scoring all day.
Shit, if I put 2K on Rick,
that's old because they got Oscar
shit.
Robinson's triple double, but I think of course somebody has beaten that, but I
Russell,
don't think
Russ.
no one will beat
Russ,
Russell Westbrook's single season
triple double.
triple doubles.
But you didn't think that nobody was going to beat Oscar Robertson?
No. I'm talking about as many triple doubles he had in one season. And
He
they
had
like
one
40
more than Oscar
42.
Robertson.
No, he had
Yeah, like 42.
He had like one more, two
It was
more
one
than Oscar
It was
Robertson.
one more.
Okay,
And that's
Yeah,
who I
one more.
want to see win.
Yeah.
Russ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my guy.
that's the
What
best
else we
point
got?
guard in the league right now, man.
I want to see the whole.
Arguably.
Man,
Oh, of
stop
course.
it. I already
Wilt-
made the stats for y'all yesterday.
Wilt Chamberlain
man.
got 2 records that ain't never gonna get beat. 100 points in the game
And
and
the
fucking
rebounds.
20,000 bitches. 20,000 bitches. No one's beating that
No
shit.
magic.
No, you know what I'm saying? Nolan Ryan's strikeout record, which is I think
Man, at the rate the game going, man, that
At the rate-
motherfucking
no.
100 points can get broken.
I think
Steph
Nolan
Curry
Ryan
can break that.
I think only
I
reason
broke it down to you yesterday.
I think only reason why somebody maybe could break Nolan Ryan's strikeout record is because at the rate that people strike out now, they striking out more. But Tommy John surgeries is keeping niggas out for
I'm about
like.
to say, yeah, I don't think people
saying?
gonna throw that many. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna throw that much.
Yeah, so I don't know. John Wooden winning
No.
12 championships
Nobody's winning
at
that.
one school,
Nobody's beating that.
which I don't think is ever going to happen. In
no,
any
he won.
sport.
He won 10 during the 12-year period.
Gino shit.
Gino gonna beat it. I mean, but not in men's basketball.
No.
Oh yeah,
Not
I mean you can't
Not
say
men's
ever.
basketball.
That don't matter. You can't specify.
I meant in men basketball because
Can't specify.
I don't know,
It's
man.
done.
ain't nobody staying
I
around
don't
that
think
long.
Gino.
NCAA
I don't think
is
Gino
done.
gonna do it, man. I don't think Gino.
The
He might
UConn?
retire
they're gonna
first.
do it.
UConn
Yeah, man.
head coach.
They gonna lose a couple years, man. They
I don't
lose,
know,
man.
man.
What he had probably like what 8 now or some shit.
Man, they had
They
like
won like 4 in a row.
They won like
Phelps-
4 or 5 in a
Michael
row.
Phelps,
Yeah, I know.
14
and they
gold
lost. That's what I'm
medals.
saying. It's hard,
And-
man.
They just
And-
lost last year.
It's hard,
Oh,
man.
what the fuck Pele done did? Oh, he
National
scored
record.
760 official goals.
He dubbed athlete of the century.
1280, 81 overall.
But what league is that for? Is that for the European League? The Euro League? Because they got all those fucking leagues over there, so but I guess it's
It's
just
from the Brazil.
I'm about to say, I think it's just period, ain't it?
Yeah, it's just points.
They
Motherfucker,
probably
it
got
don't
the
matter
best
what league
league
you
anyway.
in. Well, why do that matter?
because look,
Because it's all U.S. soccer shit.
You see it.
I mean,
said-
not U.S.
You
soccer
see
shit.
it
It's all
says you
international
see
soccer
it says 760 official goals and 1,200 goals overall.
Because official probably tournament goes.
Okay.
I mean, but that don't mean nothing. He still got them goals. Them goals count. That's why they let you know that outside the tournament, he's still balling.
Michael Phelps is probably going to lock that in.
Jerry Rice's receiving record
That's
is
not
never
being
getting
broken.
touched.
No.
Yes, it
being
is.
Not getting touched.
It's not being
Of
broken.
course it's not, because receivers going 10 years now.
Ain't nobody touching that. He has 7,000 more receiving yards than the next cat.
And that's Tony Gonzalez,
No,
a
it's-
tight end.
T.O.
No, it's T.O., bro.
T.O.
Okay, I just saw the 15,000.
No, it's not. Yeah. 2,000.
It's
22. Yeah, 22,895 receiving yards, bro. That's like when you think about it though, that's crazy.
But he played 20 years, so that's 1,000 yards every year.
And he was like the number one guy every place he went.
Johnny Van Der Meer. This man back in 1938.
Oh yeah, that's the
pitched back-to-back days and threw no hitters. That shit's never happening again because pitchers ain't waking up back-to-back days, let alone pitching.
Nope.
Ricky Henderson's all-time steal record
being broken.
That's not happening no more because baseball's just catchers are just too good.
Yeah, and the
catchers are just way too good now. Ricky Henderson, when he retired,
you can't steal the same way either.
As the and by the way, if y'all don't know about Ricky Henderson, Google his Hall of Fame speech. It's fucking legendary. Trying to tell you.
I don't know about his Hall of Fame speech.
Martin Brodeur, is he still playing? Is Marty Brodeur still playing hockey right now? Shit. God damn. I remember fucking being in grade school when he was playing hockey. But of course he's still winning. Oh, Montreal Canadiens, they won 5 straight Stanley Cups. I mean, of course, that's probably never going to happen.
That's probably not going to happen no more.
People move around too much. Concussions are a motherfucking. Oh, Boston Celtics winning 8 straight NBA championships. I don't think that's going to happen in any sport. In any sport. 8 straight. I mean, it helps when you only play like 5 teams a year, but, you get them rings.
How many LeBron go to straight? He ain't win, but how many he go to?
8.
8 straight.
He went to 8 straight.
If he'd have won them, he could have beat them.
Ooh.
He went
but he wouldn't did it on the same team though.
No. He wasn't 8 straight, was it?
8 straight.
8 straight.
Conference 9 total.
Conference finals. He's been to 8 straight so far. Conference totals.
Conference finals or final finals?
Conference finals.
Oh, okay.
No, NBA finals.
NBA finals.
NBA finals. Yeah,
NBA finals.
Because he went to the ones in Miami and then went straight to Cleveland.
Went straight to the finals again from Cleveland. No break. Nah, kid. All LeBron.
He only been to 8 total.
Yeah, so it's 6 straight. He's been to 6 straight. Because he went to 3 in Miami and then 3 in Cleveland. That's only 6 straight.
Okay, he had
6 straight.
He had that break before Miami.
But shit, it's about time we get up out of here, man.
He lost that first one. Yeah. That's what it was.
Jared, man, thank you, man, for coming to the show. Giving us this.
Got your heart up in the building.
Can I say something?
Yeah. Plug the people again, man.
No, I just want to tell y'all, I appreciate y'all for having me. What I didn't bring to my business last year was myself. You know what I mean? Like, coming up here, I can be open. We talk about more than just financial literacy. We talk about everything. So I like to come here and talk to y'all about everything.
Yeah, just come here. Definitely welcome back.
Yeah, that's much appreciated.
If y'all still watching, because I know the live feed on the page went down. My bad. Shit died. Whatever. You want to give a shout out to anybody? You know what I'm saying? Anybody when you want to?
No. I mean,
you got anything going on this weekend? What you got going on this weekend? Saving somebody some money?
Yeah, we signing y'all up to get y'all credit repaired. You can reach us at Prosper Credit Consultants, www.prospercreditconsultants.com, Instagram at Prosper Credit Consultants, Facebook at Prosper Credit Consultants, or you can hit my personal page. It's Gerhard Hunley at Prosper Credit Consultants. So,
okay. Get your credit right this year. Everybody quit playing, man. You only got 10 years. You only got 10 years after that Trump shutting it. All right. So
what you got to say, Play? What you got? Something going on this weekend?
No, I appreciate it. It's your boy Marvier, man. Thanks everybody for coming out. I mean, showing up.
Shout out to Malik B.
Shout out to our guest we have, Malik Bell. Check him out. You know what I'm saying? And Jahart Huntley. Get your credit right. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Marvier. And I'm out.
Professional credit consultant. What you want to say, Beans?
You about to coin that motherfucker. Yeah, same thing every day, man. They'll stay Beans. Shit, about to go take care of the fam. You know what I'm saying? You know where to find me, know where to see me at. You know what I'm saying?
In the house.
That boy crazy as shit, man. I ain't about to get into that, man. That boy, whoo, that's entertainment, man. Turn the TV off, man.
I like to say, man, I like to thank everybody for tuning in this week, man. Thank my guest for coming in, hooking us up with some fine music and some financial expertise.
With the K on it.
I ain't got nothing going on this weekend, man. Just gonna be chilling out. But I would like to say, man, I know it's Friday, so don't do all your thoughting today. You want to save something for the Saturday. Wait. You gotta save the thoughting though, because it's a long weekend.
I gotta say too, congratulations, Adrian.
Congratulations.
He adult and married.
In order.
He's a married adult now.
I had to leave the thoughts alone.
Leave the thoughts alone.
Just leave the thoughts alone.
All right. Now y'all can do y'all thoughting.
It ain't thoughting no more. But about y'all thoughting though, because it's I know Saturday shit be going on. It could be cold. I don't know because I know Mardi Gras was just over with.
Yeah, this weather be tripping.
People still get that built up cotton and shit, so you can do that on a Saturday. But then you come back Sunday and pray for it.
Lord.
And the Lord will forgive you.
Forgive the thought.
I don't know if he's gonna forgive your temple.
He gonna forgive you for taking a whole bath in the sink and washing off that little tuna box.
You might have to go take another bath back there behind fast food.
Spread out the thought, and
then you come back Monday and nobody at work know what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? They was probably thoughting too. You know what I'm saying? Yo, working mate, the lady who worked next to you, that Judine bitch. She was probably
she was getting it in.
Getting it in.
And I like to say peace, y'all. See y'all next week.
Live on the Riverbend.
Holla.